but today's one, I mean, it's just a setting lah, is it? It's not because
Yeah,
of
it's a setting only.
okay, okay. Cool, cool,
So,
cool.
okay.
So yes, Ming has also come in, is it? Yes, just update for FGU lah. Sorry about that, I missed out.
No worries,
Thinking
I
that,
update now.
thinking that our last game was in March already, then realized that, oh gosh, last game was almost a month ago. Dang.
Let's try. Probably. Was it this one? I can't remember. Let me try.
Pip will encounter happiness today.
Huh? Nani? What do you mean?
She will find joy and happiness.
What do you mean?
You'll find out.
My sister? She's a girl, right? Or is a boy?
I'm not sure. Pepper is a very...
Yellow? That's why I asked. A girl or a boy? Should be a girl. It sounds like a girl name.
Because you have never met this person before, so you are not sure.
I'm like, my goodness, this is another big bomb. What do you want me to do? Now I have different mission already.
So it might be that the older sister is protecting somebody from the shadows.
Now the older sister also like a bit, huh? She's not like she's not the person I used to know already.
Okay, semua waiting
Okay,
for Nessa.
mine started to update already. You all just start first. I go and shower real quick, cause I just reached back.
Alright, sure, no problem.
Okay, thanks.
Right, everyone's connected.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at your character sheets and all. Ready to play? Shall we play Curse of Strahd?
We need to
Blah,
start.
blah. Okay.
I need
So
long
welcome,
rest.
welcome. Since it's been a while since our last game, so there are some few changes. One thing, the tabletop, the desktop has changed as well. So I decided to put a possible objectives there, so at least you guys won't be too lost, or at least have some direction there.
Oh, you're saying this one.
So for the moment, there's 3 main ones. Of course, there are more, I'm sure.
Yes.
Like some of you want to explore a certain windmill, and then
want to find Dr. Rudolph.
wanted to find Dr. Rudolph. Well, that one is still considered a possible objective. It's just you don't have enough information yet. So, but his writings keep appearing on the desktop. So,
yeah,
this week's feature is a hag.
It's okay. I can save it down.
So yes, to continue where we left off. In the last session, all of you were at the Saint Andral's Cathedral, yes, to meet up with Father Lucian to pass the honey to him, and he was surprised that the honey that all of you recovered were not the
intended one.
Not the intended one. In fact, it was the rarer version, or what he thought was an extinct version called the ancient Dobrudja honey. And with that, he says that you could make more potent curatives. And you gave some to him to create potions, right? I remember. Did you guys do that, or you guys just... Because he was only willing to buy one, yes. Father Lucian being the...
Being the...
No, I think we in the end we We didn't.
We
In the end,
did
didn't.
try, like, Oligo was trying to ask if the father are willing to help
Potion making.
concoct it into potion. And then
But
father did say he can try, but like he's
but it will
unsure.
be waste lah.
Yes,
He
yes.
said he will be waste, so he asks us. He suggests us
to
to
go
like,
back to Trenton.
Yep, to go back to Trenton, yes. But in the end, he just took one only, right? And he only
Yes.
paid. He only paid full.
Yes.
Right. So, and while all this were happening, one of your party member, Pip, was not part of the discussion. She went out to explore the graveyard looking for the grave of her family member. And as all of you were exiting the cathedral and all, Nessa noticed Pip in the graveyard and called out to Pip, and yeah, she joins the group. And yes, that's where we left off. You guys,
We
it was
went back
already
to the inn
it was
first.
already evening. Yes, it was already evening by then. It was starting to get dark, and all of you went back to the inn. Oh gosh, that's one thing that I forgot to check. Is the inn affected?
Affected?
Affected.
No. I mean, the last round when my hard disk crashed, a lot of image file got corrupted. So
Okay.
if it's
Some
okay, it's
zombie.
not. No, the file just it becomes a black space lah, you know. All right, so the inn is still there.
The time is roughly.
Let me see, what time is it? It is already around this time.
6:30.
So it was already dark, quite dark. I mean, not quite dark. It's early evening. You know, it's already dark. Darkness has fallen, and the town's
back.
street lights have been turned on. You know, there are much fewer people in the streets, and you do see more guards instead of people. You know, and as you rush back towards the Blue Water Inn. Well, not rush as you all make your way back to the Blue Water Inn. Mana itu? Ini dia. God. Ooh, good rolls for everyone.
Why we need to? We're just going back for a rest. Why we need to roll?
No, this is what you notice as all of you were going back. Yes, one thing is that there were fewer townsfolk walking about, probably due to the drizzling rain out in the street. And you do notice there's an increased presence of towns guard. And you also notice that some of the towns guard were like, they are not as this is for some like Lucian, Dao, you know. Yeah, even Nessa and Pip also. You notice that the towns guard were a little more what is this word? Untrained?
What?
Untrained.
Untrained.
Green.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've seen some of the more proper towns guard where like at least lah, you know, they're the way they walk, the way they carry themselves.
Is
especially the
their
towns guard.
uniform color is like junior punya uniform?
You didn't see any difference in rank. It's just that you see that there were quite a number of guards that seemed to be like a little lost, as if like they're like
don't know what to do. First day on the
you know,
job like that.
Something like that, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what you observe. And also there's this feeling that when you walk, a lot of the decorations, when you arrive back in town earlier a few hours ago, you did see that decorations are being put up. And now that there are less people on the street, even though it's dark, the lights are there, you notice that there's quite a few of those decorations are like in the process of being put up, and it seems that they are rushing it. Yeah, that's the sense of things that you get. Even though there's not many people out now, maybe when it's daytime, they are like trying to put as much decoration as they can. Yeah. And by then, all of you arrive back at the inn.
Mhm. Good to be back, sleeping in warm bed.
When you step into the inn, you see the familiar figure of Urwin behind the bar, and when he saw all of you, he like perks up. Ah, friends, you're back so soon. I hope to hear good news. And he's like look behind you, like expecting something.
I mean, I think all
don't
of
know,
us
I
look
feel very long.
exhausted, especially Nessa. Hurt?
Mhm.
I think Nessa is not hurt, right? She is
Who says?
recovered.
Nessa is no longer
You look at
injured, yes,
the
but
wound.
she is hurt, yes.
It's hurt.
And what is
Some of you are
Jakovic
hurt.
doing behind the bar? Jakovic, what are you doing there?
Lucian also hurt. Oligo hurt a little. Dao
It's
also
okay.
hurt. Jakovic also hurt. I hurt very, very little.
It's
Ireena
okay. We
is
just
not
need a
hurt.
rest.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
just need a sleep.
we all looked worn out lah, basically. It's too dangerous out there, Urwin, so we have to come back early. I'm sorry.
Ah, well, one can't help but to just hope. And then you see Danica also rush out from the kitchen door. And it's like, are they back? And then she looks at all of you and then look at her husband's face. Like, oh, okay, well, I understand. And then she sort of like just give you guys a smile, and then she just like walk back into the kitchen. At this point in time, the inn is there are some other people in the inn as well, especially in some tables here and here, just enjoying the evening meal. And when you walked in and they heard the commotion, they heard Urwin call up to you, and these townsfolk were like throwing glances at you and all, and then after that they turned back to their meal and yeah, just continue eating. So
I'm gonna order some food, and then I think what Pip will do is after she orders some food, she will eat in her room. She needs to rest, and a lot has been going on. Her brain needs to explode already.
well, seeing that all of you were talking in that, Urwin approaches your table and then he sort of like drops like some keys, and then he says that the rooms I still keep the rooms as per. No one has been here since you guys arrived, so
Thank you
I
so
thought
much.
that you might still want to stay in the room.
Thank you so much.
If you guys need to buy any meal,
Yes, please.
Personally, I have 73 copper base. That
Oh.
means
Will your rabbit still turn me into something as well? No, right?
Urwin
Okay.
looks surprised as like from the last we checked, I think it was only the cheese, right?
I hope so.
But you didn't seem affected by the cheese, so
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to take my chances anymore. So no more Barovian cheese. No more.
okay. So while he was like serving you meals and all that,
How much do I have?
this is something.
Oh, huh? Nani?
Ooh. Okay,
Yes,
so
CPU, CP.
Pip did not really realize it, but Draitz, you realized that Urwin, as he was serving your food and all, you realize that his hands were like moving and he was doing these hand gestures which you recognize to be the thieves' cant, which is basically the sign language, you know.
What does he say?
That's
Private
what-
message.
That's what you found out, you know. He was
Okay.
quite casual about talking to some of you and just like some little greetings and all, but he's just made that gesture and then like, all right, I shall get your food then. And he went back to the
Wait, I have
back,
an
you know,
order.
to get food.
Okay.
I want to
Um,
spend.
Then I'll
this
say
cheap.
to
Suppose all of you
then
are
I'll
like
say,
sit
how
at a
about
table.
we? Then I'll say to everyone, say, how about we have our meals in our room?
I really need to have my meals in my room because I need time to think.
Yeah, you bring Ireena together with you. Let's go.
Oh, am I? Is Ireena the same room with me? I mean, I don't mind.
Basically, you guys bring her up lah.
Yeah, sure.
I would want to hang a bit more before I go, just to like have a look who are these people in the tavern. Like what kind of people?
Okay.
And
Like
So
study their like mannerism and all these things.
right, so everyone else goes up to the room then when Urwin comes and bring the
where's my
food.
item?
Oh, somebody click something, so hilang already.
No, that is me. That is me buying. You're paying for me, is it?
No,
No.
I think somebody closed the menu and then that's why it disappears.
Okay.
Or somebody go and click purchase.
I'm still shopping. I still haven't decided what I want. What is this bread more barley? So is it bread or is it a drink?
It's bread. It's bread. It's just made out of
Oh.
more barley.
Oh, I see. Because it sounds like a barley drink or something.
Barley is a grain. It's a grain, yeah.
I eat finish,
Okay,
I dump
okay.
here.
I want this one.
I eat finish, then I dump here.
And then
You eat finish and then you what?
I
get
dump in the
bread.
partition. The leftover.
Oh my god.
And some. I need some ale.
Then I move closer to
Bye.
Dao.
Uh-huh. You want some
And I
ale?
whisper. No, then I quietly
Nice.
whisper to him and say, be wary of the guard. They are looking for Barovia's Burgomaster's daughter. They are looking for Ireena.
Okay,
Okay. Alright.
thanks.
Yeah, come on.
Right. So when that happened, so the rest of you, went up with your meals and all. And so Dao,
Mm-hmm.
as you're alone there and all,
I do some small talk with the Urwin just to like hang there to. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, as you're talking with Urwin and all,
Ireena is sleeping with me, is it? We are same room.
I cannot remember, but
Should be.
there was a room that I remember that, there was a room that all of you would like stay in, and
So no.
should
what I
be
mean
lah. The
is,
girls, the
it's a
girls are
shared
in
room lah.
one. Yep. It is a
Then
shared room.
most
Yes.
probably, I would also, because I only bought one ale. I think might as well. I just want to spend away the CP. I bought another ale for Ireena. We all share all the food and drinks together.
Right. So
Spend away the CP.
after this group of people at this table down here, they finish eating, then they sort of like just sort of like say thanks to Urwin because you were talking to Urwin, so they didn't approach. They were just like looking at you and then look at Urwin and just sort of like give a nod of thanks and say see you around, Urwin, and then they left. And not long after that, this group of this table also got up and leave, and you notice that there were two people from this group. How many people are there? Let's say there were there were only two of them.
Okay.
So when these two people got up to leave and all, they also do the same thing. You realize that the way they walk reminds you of the town's guard. Although they were dressed normal and all that. And
Okay.
they didn't even look at you. They just like look up to Urwin compared to this table where they were like still throwing glances at you, and all that. This one they just say thanks, Urwin, and then they just went off. Yeah. And after those two went out, you can see Urwin is a little more like relaxed. He's a little more relieved, and he's still going about with his work and all. And occasionally, one or like two or even just one patron would just like a new patron would walk in, get a drink, and typical town lah. And by then, as it gets later in the evening, like another 2 more hours or so, it starts to rain very heavily outside, and that stopped the newer people from coming in.
Okay.
And the one that is got stuck inside here, there's only let's see how many other people got stuck inside. Oh, okay. So there's about 4 other patrons stuck in the tavern, and they were like seated mostly at this table here.
Yep. When the group of people that looks like guards left, I will just down my drinks and like act a bit drunk and leave the place a bit and try to follow them stealthily. Like on top of I don't like really follow them, but I just want to look at where they go. I will like scale the wall to the roof to like to pay attention to them lah.
Okay, but at that time
Basically,
it
it's like
was
Batman them lah.
Yep, it was still drizzling.
Yeah.
And how far away do you want to tail them? How far behind?
I think maybe 60 feet
60 feet, okay.
will be a comfortable distance.
You would try to maintain a 60 feet
60 feet or
60
more
feet
lah.
distance.
Not nearer than 60 feet.
Okay, not nearer than 60 feet. I would say between 60 to 80 feet at most.
Yeah.
So it
And
was
I
raining and
will
all
be
that.
keeping to the higher elevation.
So you need to make 3 of these checks.
One. Because it's raining, do I have advantage?
Don't worry, just roll like this. It's fine.
2. 3.
Okay, so that's that. And then also you make
that's my roll today lah.
you make 2 of these checks. And 1 of this check. Alright, at least you are seeing things and you're observing things. Okay, so at this distance that you're following them, you realize that they were talking, but they were talking in hushed sound, in hushed voices. And because of the rain, because of the sound of rain, and also you're trying to keep a certain distance, you didn't really make out much, but other than the fact that you hear things like the group is back, the captain should know of this. Okay. And no sign of the supposed red hat maiden. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're following them, you notice that at some point they did like pause and then they sort of like they did not look around. They sort of like stop and then from the looks of it with your perception and your investigation, it seems that they were also like acting a little drunk.
Oh.
They stop and you observe them when they were like pretending to be drunk on the side and all. They were also looking at their surrounding. And a few times they were looking in your direction, but then after that, whether they realize it or not, you are not sure. And after some moments spent, you decide that you have heard enough, and then you double back towards the inn, and I need you to make 2 more checks.
What the heck?
Eh?
What is my +8 for, leh? Damn.
The slider, I tell
Oh
you.
wow, damn.
Wow. Perfect.
Oh, the spell.
Perfect one.
Fuck. This whole operation got
Then
2
no
net
point
1.
you stuff, you might as well you go join them drunk pa.
Looney Tunes.
Cannot,
baby.
he is
Looney Tunes.
he is on the roof, eh?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
scaling the wall
he just
and on the
drunk
roof.
and
How to
drop,
drunk?
lor. He's just drunk and drop like, help me guys.
Oh gosh, I almost spilled my coffee. Okay, so that's Dao's fate. Meanwhile, back at the inn, this is right after when Draitz tell everyone that maybe we should have our meal back in the room, and when Urwin comes back with your food and all, and when you mention that you're going to eat upstairs and all, you sort of like see him gives a nod of approval. And he says, "Oh yes, Urwin.
Oh.
Yeah, sort of like gives a nod of approval, like yes, please be my guest. Just don't make a mess, alright? Otherwise, the kids I will hear no end from the kids when they have to clean up tomorrow."
Okay,
So
no
all of you
worries.
went up to the room with your food, and for a time being, all of you are gathered in the biggest room that can house 4 of you. I think all the boys were in that room. I remember that time.
Not Nessa room.
Yeah, not Nessa's room. Nessa is staying with.
The girls.
I'm not
room.
sure who is Nessa staying with. Yeah, I suppose.
I think this is supposed to stay with the girls.
Oh yeah, I forgot because
This is
Pip is
the-
only such a small size. Yes,
Yeah.
Pip, Nessa, and
Ireena.
Ireena is staying in one room. Yep, correct. And the boys were all staying in another room. Yep. Right. So at this time, Draitz mentioned that while getting your orders and all that, he noticed that Urwin was using sign language to tell all of you to be wary, and that guards were asking about Barovia's burgomaster's daughter. So Ireena was like, she noticed that some of you like having this worried looks, and it's like, it's everything alright? I thought that we could at least unwind downstairs, but is
Are we
there...
in the room already?
Yeah, this is, you guys
Oh.
are in the room already now.
Yeah, then I will tell Ireena about what Draitz just told us. Draitz told everybody, right? Did he?
I suppose,
inside
yes.
the room. Okay.
I mean, wait, I do understand Thieves can, right?
Yes, it's just that you missed it earlier. You were... That's why
Huh?
the perception roll.
What's the hand sign?
But at least Draitz got. Did he tell everybody? He did, right?
He did.
Yeah. So I would tell Ireena, just now, Urwin was warning us that some guards were among the patrons. They was looking for you.
Oh my.
So I think it's best if we stay in the room. At least, we got
we
Urwin
change-
to look out for us.
Or we change Ireena appearance.
Well, she already colored her
True,
hair to
yeah.
be like a dark brown, and with her not wearing any of the previous fineries, just like traveler's clothing. And is she wearing any armor? Did she put on any armor? What armor did she have on?
Picture got armor lah.
Monitor her inventory.
God, bang.
Okay, yeah, she's wearing a breastplate. Yeah, she is wearing a breastplate.
Oh, Yakovic changed shirt only.
Well, I think luckily you changed the hair color. That's a very
Yes.
great move.
I just didn't want to be noticed, and I guess my instincts were right.
Perhaps do you want to add like a mark
Yeah, but-
on your face to make you look even more differently? Do you know how to do
Maybe
something
change
like that?
to maybe change to blue skin.
Ah, come on, that's impossible. Just do some makeup, and you have such a
Blue
beautiful
colour?
face, but you add some freckles. Then people will see like, wow, this is a very totally different person. You know what I mean?
Bald
Then
and blue
makeups
skin.
and stuff. So
Hey, you.
Could it be a magical kind of disguise or just physical? I don't want to scar myself. Ireena looks a bit,
I mean, I don't know any magical means to help you disguise, but if it's just doing makeups, I don't think you will scar yourself.
Oh, well, if it's makeup, then
Yeah,
go
I wouldn't
makeup,
mind.
yeah. Probably like I don't know. Like I've seen from where I came from. In my town, I grew up in a tavern, so I met a lot of people, especially women who are trying to get to know more guys in the tavern. Yeah. I think that you can do like those heavy, how they make their eyelashes more darker or longer or seem thicker or something. I'm not very proficient in makeup.
Do we have any trinkets that can do such appearance? I mean,
You mean magical
maybe you
trinket?
can share the trinkets. Yeah.
No.
I thought
Anyone
Thief
have
got
any kind?
disguise tools.
Arena
We can
mentioned,
discuss ourselves.
giving you a ridiculous look. You want me to dress up as a courtesan?
No.
Oh, it's courtesan.
No, that's not what I meant. What I mean is you just put
High
your
class.
face makeup a little more different than how you
High
look
class
normally.
prostitute.
Oh, prostitute. No. Just become a commoner, which make you more common.
Oh, okay. Well, I was a little worried since you mentioned about women putting on,
Heavy
dressing up
makeups,
and
I understand
putting
your
on heavy
worry.
makeup to attract males. So
No.
No,
What I
no
mean
heavy
is
makeup.
the tools that they use. The tools that they use, because I don't do makeup myself, I don't know how to help you. But what I know is because I seen how they did makeup occasionally, so I noticed that there's some special makeup tools, and then probably you don't have to draw your face like them, but you can use some of the things to draw things like freckles on your face. That will make you
Right.
look
I don't know,
totally
ah.
different.
okay.
Okay,
so
I got-
she seems a
But
bit
if there's
convinced.
water, I think maybe the makeup will melt.
Okay, I got. Maybe we no need to do any so much thing. Just wear some rugged robes because we got two more member are much more unique in our team.
And
You
look at
draw
her.
the
Is she
attention.
wearing very lavish man? No ba. She wearing
No, I
very
think she'll be
Wearing
alright.
travelers.
I think it should be alright. I mean, Ireena should be alright lah.
Mm,
Because we got the mouse, we got the centaur, we got the blue skin. I think they are much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eye catching, much more
I can cheat.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Arena, agrees with that, but then when she looks at herself and all, I'm still covered in the road and the battle. I'm tired, and this inn has a bath at the back. I think she looks at Nessa, she looks at you, Pip. Would you want to go for a bath to clean up?
Sure. I mean, at this point, I don't know leaving you alone in a space considered safe. So I think it's best at
That's
least.
true.
Or you just want me to clean you up.
Oh,
She
the
looks a
thing
bit
you
horrified when
do?
you say,
Let me do it.
No, I think what he meant is the magic thingy.
Prestidigitation. Yeah.
I saw him did it.
So
It's quite cool.
when you cast that, Ireena, magically becomes more clean, but then she touches herself, she looks at her clothing and said, oh, magic is indeed wonderful, but I I still feel a little, unclean. I think a nice warm bath would help. Unless
I think what
you
need
can
is
conjure that using
unwind.
magic as well.
I use prestidigitation to do like the buff smell.
When you do that, she said, "That's it, Pip, Nessa, please. I need to take a bath."
Let's go. We just don't leave you alone. I think from now
All
on,
right.
make sure you are in
So
a tag team, okay? With either of us.
so the three of you, went to boop.
So
You're all
guys, what we
inside
I
inside
presume
the
this is
bath.
after we eating already lah.
Yeah. This is after eating. So at this time, when you were all going to the bath, while the three of you were going to the bath,
Oh, yeah, no?
something happens.
What the bathroom is like?
what in the bathroom?
Are they like shared hostel kind of bathroom or apa tu?
No, I put you all in the
Huh?
bathroom already.
What?
Where? Oh,
Huh?
the corner sana. Wait, is it connected to the inn or this one you just purposely
It's outside.
separate it?
Outside. You have to walk out.
Oh, it's a bathhouse.
Oh.
Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah. So
Oh,
while you
okay.
guys were going down from the staircase of the rooms and all, you saw a shadow jumping off from one of the roofs nearby, and you realized that it was Dao.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was
So,
somebody.
Don't know
dangerous.
what he's
Hello.
up to.
Down you prophet.
Did I
Can
notice them?
Did you notice them? Definitely, you noticed them. Yes, and they definitely notice you.
Or
Oh.
if we notice each other, then I go to them lah. Then I will stand outside the bath and try to whisper what I
Oh, this was while they were heading down
While
to
we
the
are
bath.
walking.
Oh,
Heading
I
down
will
the bath.
Yeah.
like so-called demand them to the bath before like walk and talk to the bath. Then I patah balik lah.
Okay.
Back to the room.
Okay. So the boys in the room, is there anything that you wish to discuss while the girls are away?
Prestidigitation to get clean from Holy Ghost.
Everyone come. Let's just clean here. Prestidigitation.
No. Get away.
So Yakovich was like, "That's some useful magic, my friend."
We no need to waste time to clean.
Right. So at the end of it, yeah, those in the bath and all, there was nothing to worry about. You guys had your time, to unwind in the hot bath. Danica, the Urwin's wife, also arrived to bring you all more clean water, hot water. And skip to a few moments later, you guys are back in the room and see the boys are also clean and everything. And getting ready to bed, getting ready to go to sleep. Is there anything else that you guys wish to do or plan out before you guys
Reading. I want to
head
do
out
reading.
tomorrow? You want to do reading? You
When
are reading.
resting.
You are reading that book, right?
Today I read the
The Alchemical Secrets.
Yo.
That's the only one that has.
Which one I finished reading? Or not yet finished?
Well, the one that you can learn something from is the Alchemical Secrets. The other two books, you read, you just learn more information about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay lah, alchemy only lah.
what Pip would do before she sleep, from her bed, she would take out her prayer book, then she flipped to the most end where
Wait.
the cover, usually the end book, the cover there also is blank one, but it's just the end cover only ma. So, but you cannot tear it one because it is the cover. So, Pip would write Pepper's name, full name. Pepper.
Oh, you write Pepper's name. Okay.
Yes, to remind her this person, because it's not gone, it's permanent.
Wait, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Okay.
Mike, the Doom of Dust Elf book I read already.
Donna,
After
so
that,
you gain.
I also
was-
read the prayer book, the content of the prayer book to pray as well. pray for good luck for Pepper.
All right. So, for Oligo, you have 4 hours worth of reading for the alchemical secrets. The Doom of the Dusk Elf, with some of the stories that you've heard from Itzvar and Luvash, when you read back the book and all, it confirms certain things that the Dusk Elf were persecuted by Strahd,
Okay, it's the same
by
one
Count
lah.
Strahd. Yes, and you realize that the book is a little more, what do you call this? It just touches. I mean, it doesn't really go into detail. It's quite basic, lah.
Oh, okay.
And you realize something, that the book is written in such a way that whoever wrote the book is like blaming the elves for something, for whatever bad things that happen. They blame it on the elves. Yeah. So now that you know a different version that comes from Itzvar and Luvash, so perhaps there's more to it.
Okay, one more thing before I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Draitz.
Yeah.
Draitz. You still
Yeah.
got the sword.
Yes, I do have the sword.
Can I see the sword?
The sword you're referring to is the sword that I found.
The sword that you rescued.
Rescue or
I found. Okay, wait. I share in the party sheet.
you found or
I found.
where do you found it? This one
Somewhere it was neglected.
You were just lying on the mantelpiece or something like that.
Yeah. Nobody take care of it, so I just find it.
Wait, is this-
which session?
The beginning
The
house one.
ghost house, the haunted house.
Why you guys can remember?
Oh, remember you put it back already at that time? Why is it here?
No, he
Oh,
actually
did I?
you actually pilfered it. Remember when no one was looking, and only Oligo noticed. That's why Oligo asking for it.
That makes sense.
And then I think Draitz has forgotten, so he like,
shit. Here we
should
go
we just
again.
pull it out? Here you go.
Okay. Let me because first time I see this one is no have magic I don't know why you still keeping it lah.
In Drait's
don't know.
defense at that time, no,
So
he
he
would just
can
wanted
use it.
he just wanted to take
Yeah,
it because it
he's
looks
gonna
nice.
keep it.
Yes.
Why you keeping this rubbish? Let me cast identify
sword-
level.
The sword is
Level-
called.
Just
The sword is
spell
calling out to
your
me.
spell, is it?
Highest level since going to sleep already.
Yeah, going to the highest level 2
Huh? You level 2 highest man? Level 3?
Level 3 I finished already.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The sword is calling. Take me, save me from here. So I just
Wait. You say this sword is sentient?
No.
Is it sentient,
I just no. I'm just making it up.
Inside check, please.
Inside check Draitz. Oh, it cannot be.
Nothing.
Inside check Draitz.
You want to inside check Draitz,
Is
okay.
he telling lies?
What?
Ah, fuck.
So Draitz, are you going to lie, or are you just going to like sweet talk your way?
Sweet talk.
Sweet talk, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when you cast that identify, apa nama tu?
Level 2.
So you realize that the sword is actually magical,
What?
Oh.
but previous detect magic did not bring up any aura of magic. But when you cast a more stronger version of detect magic, it seems that when you look at the sword, it begins to take on this faint blue glow, and you realize that there is a ghostly image, like sort of like overlapping the sword, and this is what you've learned about the sword. Wait.
Holy shit.
Are you able to
Fine
see it?
longsword.
Oops,
Cannot.
sorry. Okay.
Ghost longsword. Any creature to bother to the soul. Apa meaning?
So, meaning to say, just put this up lah for everyone. Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Okay. So this sword exists both in the physical and the ethereal plane. So if you see ghosts or if you see creatures in the
slash
body
ghost.
ethereal, you can actually attack it.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
useful. Damn
Yeah.
it.
So you've been carrying a useful weapon all this while, but it's just stash into
But
the.
longsword does
Yeah,
Draitz
Rook
can
is
use
proficient meh? Longsword.
No.
Nope, he just took it. It's a martial weapon, so I
Oh
think
my
only.
god, Lucian, your weapon, I tell you. Lucian, I tell you. Weapon.
Lucian or Oligo can use it as well. You are proficient in martial weapon, right?
But if I use then I cannot use
Are we
my.
rogues
Yeah.
proficient in martial
And
weapon meh?
also
Let me see.
for Dao as well, you can use that because you are.
I cannot black song already.
Hey, can rogues.
Oh no,
Rogues can
Dao
use long
cannot.
swords, what?
Yeah, rogues can use longsword also, I
Ah.
think.
good lah, good. At least I
Yeah.
think it's an upgrade to what you're using, right? What were you using right now?
I'm using
Rapier.
Dagger, like some dagger, right? No?
puncturing shot.
Oh, you already got a puncturing short sword. Okay.
Yeah, I think because Lucian
Oh.
don't have any magical weapon, right?
He only have a silver. Is it a silver weapon? Yeah, silver rapier.
Yeah, I think if in terms
So
of
let
magic
me
weapon wise,
let me put this item onto the and remove the exquisite longsword. There you go.
So, alright, we discuss all now out of character. Who want to hold this? I'm definitely not the melee attack, so no, not me.
I cannot, so none of my business.
Wait, the weapon.
I have mine already. Maybe it gives to someone else.
It's not in the ethereal plane or another plane that overload. Hey, the last sentence what meaning? While suppressed, the weapon count as non-magical for the purpose of damage resistance and immunity.
So basically,
Okay,
if it's in the current plane, it's just a normal weapon, right?
Huh?
No,
It
you
only-
realize that also from your identification that yes, from what you understand from what the spell tells you, if you're back in your home world or your home plane and all that, the sword will not work unless it is connected to the ethereal plane.
Huh? Don't understand. Meaning,
But if you're on the prime material plane, that means if you're back in
Uh,
Faerun, you know,
It is just a normal longsword.
It's just a normal
very
longsword.
Nice longsword.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means this plane is ethereal plane.
you are not
Or
sure.
what?
It's
You're not
not.
sure.
At least we can
According to
confirm.
this,
At least we can confirm it's not the prime material plane lah.
You realize that this sword is active lah, in where you currently are.
Oh,
so who?
as
who
like
going-
I love this sword, but this is not suitable for my fighting style.
So, and then Draitz also don't want to change his current weapon because he's.
Draitz
he's
is using what,
satisfied-
no, I think
he's
I'm using
satisfied with-
Punchery Sword. I think Lucian or Dao can use it, right?
No, I cannot. Lucian,
Because this weapon is how to say, situation weapon. So if you don't have magical weapon you use this to cut the ghost, like ghost enemy, then it will be able to cut lor. Something like that, only, right?
Because ghost usually cannot be affected by normal
Yeah.
weapon, from what you know,
Non-magical.
lah, you know. Non-magical weapon, yep.
And if got ghost attack us then we can straight away see them within 30 feet lor.
The user can see them 30 feet or everybody?
Any creature
Yes,
in the
yes,
border
Trust,
of ethereal.
Any
ethereal-
creature in the border area that is within 30 feet of the
Ah.
weapon appears as translucent ghostly image of itself. So that means no, this is not ghosts. This can affect two things. Okay lah, you know. Let's just see mana ini. If you
Oligo.
can understand, if Oligo can.
Fuck.
Okay, it's good enough. You just need to get a roll of 10 and above. You know, as a wizard and as someone who is trained in the arcane arts and all, you know that there are some creatures that can exist on the ethereal plane as well, not just ghost.
Oh, like the face thing
Yes, the face spiders and all that.
Okay.
So that means that if those creatures are in the border ethereal, you can still strike it. You know their location. That means those creatures cannot phase out in front of you, in front of the within 30 feet of the holder of this weapon. So
Yeah,
that
oh, you-
means
within 30
those
feet they cannot
No,
go
no.
ethereal.
they can go
they can go ethereal, but you can still strike them.
because we can see it. But
so
only with this sword, right?
only the holder of the sword,
So
yes.
is it like Arzon do the ethereal step? So in this concept,
Yes.
this
Yep.
when Arzon is in the ethereal step, this sword can slash Arzon. Is that what
Yes.
this means?
Something
okay.
like that, yep.
Okay,
Now I
but
understand.
this weapon can scribe, but other people can see it also, right? Because it.
Oh no, it's actually only for the user of the weapon only. Here in Barovia, you realize that it's only for the user of the weapon.
Okay.
That's why the weapon is constantly active. So you realize that something is a bit strange with this plane where you guys are in.
So this weapon is
I think
situation weapon, no?
It's still a good weapon.
And also, that means whoever use a blink spell, if they vanish, you can strike them as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice. It's actually a very good
Okay.
weapon.
Lucian, you don't have any shield, right?
magical weapon.
Okay, because if you're using this weapon, if you use two-handed to attack, then you get 1d10. If you use one-handed, then it's 1d8.
Two-handed.
If you use two hand to wield this sword, that means 1d10 the damage.
Damage is 1d10. Yep. Versatile weapons are like that.
I cannot use it.
You can use, just it doesn't fit your it doesn't fit your combat. It's like those those
Musashi.
So if I use that,
Lucian, how many weapons you got now?
now
for you, Lucian.
I got one the rapier law and then wakizashi.
Your
Your
wakizashi
wakizashi-
is not magical. It's
Oh.
just that if both hands he used the waki because he is a twin wakizashi. So if he used both hands with that, he can benefit from the
I only have one weapon then.
only one weapon, not
Correct.
two. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Lucian
All
got
this
two
while I thought-
wakizashi, right?
Yeah, you have two. You use a twin wakizashi. What I'm saying is that if you use the both wakizashi in each hand, just for this wakizashi only, you can get the two fighting ability. But if you use another weapon and
The ghost,
like your current layout, which is the rapier and the wakizashi just applies like a normal offhand weapon.
then the ghost, the longsword will be
A longsword you cannot use offhand weapon because it's not light.
You need to use main hand, right hand.
primary hand lah.
Yeah,
Hey, your silver rapier is not magical also, right? Technically.
no, it's just silvered only.
So that means my rapier also is a primary hand. Okay.
Yep.
So my offhand. That's the case that I replace the one. No?
Silver rapier.
Yeah.
But silver rapier also same lah, 1d8 also, right?
Yeah, but it's just silver, not magic.
This is magic.
Magic.
This is magic. If you don't want also can sell lah.
No, don't sell.
Okay, like that, you take this ghost longsword, then you sell your silver lah. Then got money
Why you
already.
keep on want to sell stuff?
He is heavy. I confirm he is heavy.
It's heavy. He has good strength. So, okay, well, you guys decide that, yeah, anything else that you guys want to do before I give you all a long rest?
Okay, long rest already lah.
Let's long
Done.
rest first lah.
Yeah,
Done for my
nothing.
part.
Then waiting around.
So
I
as
can't
you all-
believe we have this sword since beginning.
Then only we figure out.
You you guys were against it.
We don't know the owner is
I
dead.
didn't. I just kept quiet.
So when you all sleep, okay.
Now
So
only
all of
20.
you
Wow.
had a
Eh?
good rest, and when you woke up the next day, everyone feel quite rested, except for some of you. Hold on.
Draitz and Lucian.
Please not
So
squash.
calendar. 25th, 7th moon. That means it's 26th. 7th moon, right?
Hmm?
The date.
The date, yes, should be one day later. Hold on. Okay, for Draitz. This is what you see, Draitz. In your dream.
The 26th, 7th moon. The time is.
Oh, I know what is this about.
Hey, Lucian, take the
I
sword.
know.
But
Take the sword from the party sheet.
And then Lucian, this is what you dream about.
Those honor can reach out. Oh no. That once break drag to hell.
Okay, so when you wake up the next day,
How do I just drag, is it?
into your inventory, yep.
Longsword.
Right. So
6:35 a.m.
Okay.
yes, correct. So you
Okay.
all wake up the next day, to finally feel like rested, not sleeping in the wilds and all. Especially after the last few nights where you've been out in the wild and having to constantly worry about certain things. But last night was different. You all managed to rest in warm beds and woke up. And for some of you who were affected by the pastries before, you don't seem to have such craving anymore. But now you're not sure whether, will you still be plagued by bad dreams or not. But last night seemed to be quite peaceful. And, you woke up to faint smell of breakfast coming down from the tavern below. And, yeah, so all of you get up, and it was still a little dark outside, although you can see the sky beginning to brighten up a little. Still overcast. The rain has stopped, by the way. And when you go down the staircase out, because the staircase is outside of the inn, it's not within the inn itself, within the tavern itself. So when you see the surroundings, the ground is still fairly wet, and there are puddles of water here and there. And when you step into the tavern, Urwin is already up and says, good morning. You guys are up and about early? Ready to start a new day and hopefully to get some of the awaited goods, He just smiles. No pressure, no pressure. I know that you all are busy. And yes, I suppose you have been doing the bounties that were posted before, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, do be quick about claiming the rewards before someone else takes it on behalf. So that's what Urwin reminded you of.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
And
is
then
true. I think from what I remember the last session, we were told by the captain to not simply go anywhere until the burgomaster summons us, right?
yes, that's what the. Oh no, sorry, this is not Urwin saying. Yeah, as a DM, this one. Yes, that's what. That's what the captain mentioned. That the burgomaster would like to have an audience with all of you.
So that means it's like we can't even go out to just do like this quest and then come back. Also cannot lah.
You can. I never say you cannot.
But the captain did ask us to not go out, is it?
Yeah, the captain
No
just
lah,
say that
don't
please
give
be
a
at the inn.
fuck. I don't really care. After yesterday's punya itu, I don't want to listen to them, no.
But how if they summon to meet burgomaster?
We'll be in this town lah. That town is not a big town.
No, because you want to do the wine thingy, we have to go out of town. What?
But I thought we want to drop the wine thingy.
I don't know. I thought you were the one who keeps someone the money.
Because the wine is actually quite far.
If I remember the map correctly.
Okay, so what you all decide right now?
Lady Eva,
I thought we were going to find the trend first, because the flower is still
Oh,
not
the
just
flower is
settled.
still with us. Yeah, true. But that one very easy settle one ma. It's still within the town. We meet him, he bloom, then we pass it to the bounty there.
And the honey thing.
Honey. Oh yeah, we meet Trenton and give honey for Trenton to see only lor.
Okay, we meet Trenton first, then we see what's the next step.
Right.
Yeah.
So you all spend some time in breakfast. Then when you guys left the inn, it's about an hour later because that's when Urwin says that most of the shops or Trenton, would be up and about. So you started off early, and when you left the tavern, the town is just beginning. It's already starting to wake up. With under overcast skies, you went northward towards where Trenton's so-called tower is, since his abode has an extra story compared to the rest of the abode around it. And the townsfolk are already up and about, and you see them. The first thing they do, some of them when they're already up, is to put up decorations. Continuing where they left off yesterday, and the rain seemed to have make some of the decoration look a little drab and like limp. And some of the paintings that they were doing were a little run off. So you can see streaks of yellow and blue mingling to create these sickly green streams of paint wherever it run off to and all. And all of you still see guards about, the town's guard walking about, and to do this as well.
Why?
Oh no!
Oh, why?
Such beautiful numbers. Okay. So as you make your way towards Trenton's place, you look around for any other signs of stores and all. You notice that there's this provision shop along the way. Oligo, yes, you saw it first with your sharp eyes. It's like, oh look, a provision shop. And it is still closed at the moment. You can linger around if you want to, or you can go straight to Trenton. Are you guys going to linger around waiting for the provision shop to open, or go straight to Trenton?
What do provision shop sell?
Basic equipment, normal equipments, things like adventuring stuff, things like tent, bedrolls, non-magical items like armor, weapons. What is that? I think rations, some other stuffs. Yeah.
I'm good. I don't really have anything. I guess. I'm
Yeah, I
a
guess
simple
me
man.
Okay,
We got
so
enough ration or not?
I have a mist wheel. Mist cheese, sorry.
because
Wheel of
it's
mischief.
when you look at the signage, it just says opens at 8. So it's another half an hour.
It's okay. We go find.
I think
Trenton
just
first.
straight go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you went off to Trenton's, you can see that his, as you walk towards his so-called tower, the reason why it's called tower because his abode, the house that he's staying in is quite narrow, but it's also built higher. Looks like a tower, yeah. And he was just opening the windows, and then when he saw all of you, standing outside, he's like, "Oh, I was not expecting customers, and so early in the morning, but then it's you guys. Come, let me open the door for you." And he went to the door and opened it, and he welcomes all of you in. And you see that his place is still like what you remember it. When you enter, there was some bookshelves near the doorway, and then there's this what they call this, his study table, and it's as messy as usual. Scrolls and books around. And he looks at all of you. I suppose you're here with something, and he's trying to recall something. What was it? Bulbs. Yes, you went to look for the winter, the winter burst, the starburst lilies. Yes.
How
Moonburst
many
Lilies, is
we
it?
get? Yeah, how many we get?
Wow, I need to look back my session. How many did we get? Was it?
Moonburst lily.
the-
Sorry, moonburst.
Should be on.
As the person who's holding
Four.
the.
Four.
Oh,
4 only ah?
Mm.
Okay.
Yep, you only managed to get 4. So
We
when
get
you
4 only.
when you produce that to him, he said, "Oh, okay. So managed to get this much, and bulbs seem to be in good condition. Yes, I can definitely make this bloom. Tell you what, I will just pay it to you straight away then, instead of letting the guards, instead of you bringing it to the guards."
oh, wow, that's great. Save us a trip.
Yes, because might as well, since the what do you call this? The job only pays for about 20 gold piece, if I remember, for a for a blooming plant.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, since you have 4 here, and one of them seems to be looks like a nice bulb. So, I think I will put in 100 gold piece for all of you.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
So, in the party sheet now, there's 2,130 gold piece, and he takes away all the bulbs. Okay. Right. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
And we got this honey.
What about this honey? He looks at it, and then he opens it. Smells a little rancid. And then, is it?
This is the legendary ancient what honey dia?
Dobrudja honey.
Ancient bee.
Dobrudja honey.
When you mention ancient Dobrudja honey, he looks at you like in this like, huh? Say what? You sure or not? And then he looks at it again, and then he sort of like, quickly move over to the table, like looking for something. Oh, hello.
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Just now was a sudden.
Yeah. Okay, that is a first. Never heard that kind of static before. So yeah, he ran off to his table and opened the drawer, then like searching for something, and then on a box, on a shelf near to the table, he found a box, and then he puts it on the table, and you realize it's some sort of an alchemical, test kit, something like that. And so you see him run some tests, takes a few drops of the honey and then test it, and it's like, indeed, this honey seems to be, it has great healing properties and curative elements to it.
Great.
More so than the regular honeys that Father Lucian always look for. Where on earth did you find? Where in Barovia did you find this?
Then I showed him
Can-
my sketchbook.
Yeah, let's look at your map.
Yeah, around here, around this tree in the
Point it on
mushroom.
his map. Point it on his map.
Okay, so when you look at the map, where's the map? So when you look at the map, so you're all looking at the map now. Okay, cool.
Got meh? I mean, I got the background map lah.
Oh, became
Okay.
big already.
Appear there.
So this is what you see.
Whoa, wow, so big.
So
Wizard
you
of
guys
Wine.
are here.
Damn, so far, the Wizard of Wine.
Hey, that's why I tell you, the Wizard of Wine so far.
Yeah lah.
Just follow the road, to the east, and sorry, to the west,
I don't know, probably you're
and
winding.
then south. Yeah. So anyway, when you showed him down there, and then he looks at it, this seems to be like a typical location where the Dobrudja honeys are normally found, but to discover an ancient one instead. And he went to like look at his books, and then looks at your drawing, Oligo, and he's like, "Oh, this is interesting. I I must say that I am not very familiar with this ancient version of the honey. I've heard of it. I mean, I must have heard rumors about it, or Father Lucian mentioned about it, but I never know such thing existed.
Father
I may have
Lucian's.
to search.
No,
I may
I
have to
wasn't there.
search my. I may have to search my records for this, but he seems to look for something, and then he found this crystal lying around, and then he looks at you, Oligo. If you don't mind, can I like make a copy of your note?
And
Yeah, so you see him like sort of like this crystal is like a rod shape, so it's about 4-inch long. And he sort of like just run it over the page of your notebook that has the drawing and all. Then
that's
he
can,
seems to look at the crystal and say, "Okay, well, I have this note for now. I will try to cross-reference with what I have. Interesting. It seems to be more to this land than what it appears to be in the first place."
Did we tell him about the tree guard thingy?
Yeah, I mean the my notes also got say lah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when he mentioned when he looks at Oligo's notes, and all that, he said, "Oh my, you have to fight such creatures to obtain this?" Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have something from it. I show the what is it? Soul sap is from it, right?
Yeah,
From
yeah, the
tree,
set.
right?
The guy who
the
summoned
blood.
the lightning cloud, thunder cloud, something.
Yeah, showing the Erdanja field with the soul sap,
My
which I
my,
put in the party sheet.
you have all these wonderful samples from all around.
This is a very weird encounter. It feels like it's purposely being stationed there to guard the honey.
You can see that Trenton gets a little excited, and it's like, "I tell you what, here you can have this map."
Ooh!
One map.
So now all
So
this
no fog of war already.
no fog of war. It's just that it's easier to show you this one. But then Trenton also says, if you ever find any such strange encounter or specimens, I'm
Yeah.
willing to buy them for. He sort of like did some random calculation, and then you see him cast a simple cantrip, and a paper flies up to his hand, and then when he look at the paper, and then he scrunched it and throw it aside. "Okay, I'm willing to pay about 150 gold piece per sample if you collect them."
I mean weird sample lah.
Weird sample, yep. Anything interesting, I can pay up to 150.
Then I also tell them how the tree dies, then they become then got the air, then grow the mushroom.
And the little bugs, the little
Oh,
bugs.
the liver bugs.
He notes it down,
Hey,
and then
what about the terrarium? Already destroyed.
Already
died
did.
the dead bugs. So when you present him the dead bugs, he was like, "Ooh, wonderful. Okay. Guess apart from this one, if you're willing to explore more, I suppose I can share some stash with you." And then he walks to another shelf, and at the bottom of the shelf there's this chest, and then he brings up the chest and put it on the table, and he opens it, and he says that these are the scrolls that I've been making and writing, and also from my master's collection last time. And he shows you this chest of magical scrolls. I'm afraid I can't give it to you for free, but I am charging them quite low for the price. And the best part is he shows you some of the scrolls. Oh shit, I forgot to add. Okay, hold on, let me just do something.
Magical scroll.
The scrolls
Let's kill Moon.
The
What a magical
scrolls.
missile! Buy!
Magic missile. Wand.
Buy.
Got wand.
Shatter is also
Yeah,
good.
yeah. If
Buy,
if
buy, buy,
wand,
buy.
Right lah. One of magic missile can lah.
Must buy, this one must buy.
Okay,
lah.
wand, it's wand, not stick.
I support one of magic missile.
One of
Siapa
magic
mau-
missile must buy.
Siapa mau pakai?
Anyone
Huh?
can
Only-
buy.
Anyone,
can
anyone.
pakai meh?
Yeah lah.
Huh?
Hey.
Anyone ah?
I would
Really?
love to have it because I don't have much
Okay.
range.
You notice that some of the, I'm not sure if you can see it. Some of the names have an asterisk on it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oops.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah.
is the protection for undead become like that? Some of the scrolls have asterisks on it. So those
Yeah.
scrolls with the asterisks, they're usable by anyone.
Oh,
Oh. One of magic
Nice,
missile,
nice,
anyone also
scrolls.
can, right?
Yeah, for wands as well, yes.
Okay.
Remove curse. Do we need it? It's pretty good.
Scroll of
So it's a
Shatter, that
hack.
means who only can
Baba,
use?
Baba is a hack, right? Should we get the remove curse scroll?
I think we should have.
For some scrolls, it's only for cleric, and some other scroll is only for wizard. I think there's one
The
more. There's
stars
one
one
more
is for
scroll.
all, right?
For all, yes.
Oh,
Hey, we got speak with the date.
Oh, this one
Do we
also.
need it?
it's not a must, but it's pretty good to have. But 160 gold piece for it, eh?
Okay, it's okay lah. I think I prefer the curse, remove
Yeah,
curse
yeah.
leh. Take
Sorry,
all.
dispel magic also is another one. Yep.
Take all.
Get the important spells one, no? I think.
Hey, one of
Take all.
illumination is what?
It's basically a torch.
No need lah.
It's just a torch. It's just the Harry Potter wand, but can only cast one spell, which is Luminous.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos. And you can also use it as a apa nama tu? Spellcasting focus lah for those who.
Yeah, correct.
Wait, like that already 900 GP ah?
Expensive. That's why I said we need to think about it first. You cannot simply buy.
Okay.
Like how
You
much
guys decide
Our
first.
money
You
we all
guys
have.
decide first. I need to answer this phone call. Sekejap
Yeah. You
Okay.
go.
Alright. Hello.
We need a long time to discuss
Okay.
this.
A scroll
Party
of
sheet there
magical
got
skull.
2001. Then our party sheet there got around. Oh, party sheet only left 85.
I only have 50 gold piece on me.
Wait, he's not giving us any money for like all the stuff that we just gave, man, or that one.
Give already.
Did he?
The 2000 the 2000.
No, 2000
Everything
from him.
2000 is
2000
existing one.
Ya
2000
Allah.
existing.
we got like 100. Only.
Belum bagi.
He said 150 gold piece per sample, ma. So we are giving the earthen jar with soul sap and the ecosystem of the honey.
And then also the Dobrudja honey.
Are we
Hey,
giving
the
all?
Dobrudja honey, that time the Father
1000.
Lucian pay us a lot anyway for that.
1000. 1000.
100 gold piece is for the Moonburst Lily. So
Then
Moonburst
another
Lily
1000
is
from the.
wait,
Another
Moonburst-
1000 from the one, right?
no, like 100 something gold piece from the captain there. No, 500 gold piece for Elafe, what? 500 or 300? Because
Then how
Elafe's
come got
bounty,
2000 something?
I think all
Previous one.
previous one. We first get the bounty for Elafe, and then the captain also top up some more gold pieces on top of that bounty, and then Father Lucian there for the 1000 gold piece honey, and
Yeah.
then now Trenton offers for 100 gold piece for the Moonburst Lily ma. So
Yeah.
that means total 400 lah. And he hasn't give us the 150 gold piece per sample that we give it to him.
Then we got the map.
Are we giving the Dobrudja honey to him also? Because that one We got much more from Father Lucian, I think.
No, I think we give Father Lucian one only. I think we not yet
Father
give him
Lucian
the
will not
honey,
buy
right?
anymore one. So
I
it's
know, but
either we want to give it to Trenton to help us concoct it into potion for us or not.
Yeah lah,
Oh.
this one also lah. Because if
Because-
we keep it, also no use leh.
Yeah, we don't know how to make into potion. Any one of us.
I
don't know
not yet
how.
learn lah. I not yet learn actually. I still got need
Yeah,
a lot.
so our goal from beginning is memang a bit limited one.
but now this one 900 we can afford what?
Yeah.
If it's
Go ahead lah.
important, then we get lah.
Anything
Any
else
other-
need to add or not? I
I think
think
let
let me
the
see.
wizard decide which scrolls that he is important for him, but because he needs to learn,
Huh?
right?
No lah.
You don't need to
I
learn
can learn
scroll meh? You're what wizard are you? Are you a
I can
a
straight away.
scribe?
I can straight away cast it, man.
All this
Why
meh?
cast it when you can learn?
Oh.
Scrap it into your book lah, so you can cast it permanently ah.
I mean, is there any spells here that you don't have ah? You want to learn?
Basically everything I don't have lah.
Yeah lor. So like if you buy the scroll, you are a scribe wizard, right? Scribe wizard can learn spells through copying the scroll only mah. Then they copy the scroll already, then that spell is permanently for them already. They know how to.
I think I want.
Hey, learn this please. Learn this please.
Which one? Haste ah.
Haste.
The haste
Yeah.
can only
This
cast
one eventually I
Yeah.
want to learn lah.
Oh.
Don't eventually now buy and learn lah.
Okay,
and
buy and
learn
learn now
with.
lah. Hey,
much is-
invisibility we need or not?
This is
No need.
buy the
No need.
priority
We
one
got
first ah.
we got a few clunky armor people. No need invisibility.
But we
Let me check
I
for
think
you.
invisibility is maybe not the most priority. Do we need invisibility? Very hard to decide.
No. I don't think so.
But I think invisibility is always good to have lah.
Everything here is.
It's not a must have, but it's a good to have.
Everything here is good to have.
Wait, speak with the dead. That you can learn or not? I mean,
I can prepare if needed lah.
So
Then no
that
need to
only
learn
lor.
already lor.
Anything that carry can prepare, no need to.
Yeah. Anything that carry can prepare, then we don't need to learn. Don't need to waste that money. Remove curse you got Nessa.
Let me check.
It's remove curse.
I also
and
don't know
cleric spell.
what level is it. Wait
Level 3. If
Wait,
I
I checking.
remember correctly.
Remove first. It's a level 3 spell.
Do you
Oh
have
yeah, I can prepare it also
But how many you can cast per day?
I got right now I got 2 level 3 spell slot lah.
Then it's still best if we buy some scroll of remove
Okay lah,
curse
some
but
can already lah.
maybe no need all bah. Because some she still can cast ma.
okay, but two only lah. Two
Then,
enough ah.
I don't know, maybe should be
Haste how much?
185 I think.
Oh,
then
Wait.
we still can buy
Yeah,
some
185.
other spells that is good for the wizard to use.
I don't know what I want suddenly like that.
Anything else that you very interested to get?
Haste only actually. Haste.
Concentration ah.
He got mobile, can.
But haste he can haste other people what?
Yeah, I haste other people only.
But when
Haste.
he hates other people, the concentration is on him or on that people?
On him. And
On him.
imagine you can haste all the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I think invisibility also good for some time.
Then you learn lor.
You haven't have this
Yeah.
spell yet, right? Invisibility.
No.
You haven't learned ma.
Think lah. What's the point of having money when you don't spend?
Hey, good berry can learn or not?
Good berry. I
Good
think that's
berry
a
is
god, right?
only
It's a druid.
I don't think you can.
for
No one
druid
can learn
ranges.
shit.
Sorry, good berry also is supposed to have a asterisk. Yep.
Oh,
Actually, I
everybody
can
can
learn or
use
what?
it.
Can wizard learn and
No.
use? Cannot, right?
Cannot.
Yeah.
If it's not in your list, you cannot. It's just
Eh,
that you can use it from the scroll.
Hey, but the bottom said a wizard spell. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, if it's a wizard spell, it's not in your spell list, then that means you cannot.
Can use only lah.
Mm.
Mm,
You can
understand.
see that only for Oligo lah, when you look at how Trenton words the scroll is that, it's available for all to use. And then Trenton mentioned that, it's quite hard to find the ingredients, the ink that I can transcribe for scrolls that everyone can use. And then he mentions that all the protection scrolls are, except for the protection from evil and good, the protection from beast and undead is a relic from his master. You can see
that's
that
why it's so expensive.
the scrolls writing is even more, and also the mass cure wounds. Yeah, the writing is more elegant and all that.
Muscule wounds.
Hey,
600
lightning
gold
bolt
is
okay
wow. It's pretty good. It's a damage spell. Lightning bolt is pretty much like fireball,
But in a
it's
straight
lightning.
line.
Yes, in a straight line.
My favorite spell to kill the party members last time.
Yeah, I agree. I like this, but I mean, aesthetically, I like lightning bolt spells rather than fireball lah.
I don't know. It seems that last time, whenever I throw a lightning bolt, almost everyone will always fail the saving throw one.
But you throw fireball is also dex saving throw. It's the same.
No, but fireball usually people would succeed the saving throw. Lightning bolt
Why?
people will fail. I don't know.
Is this a curse
Remember
or
Ben? There was one
something?
time you guys were in the cave, one straight line, zoop,
Yeah.
dropping
Dead.
left and right, semua crack crack crack. Only one person at the back is that managed to run away. So, oh my god, the whole party.
I wanted to let my Wednesday character, my Saturday character get lightning bolt one no. But then ting 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 never like fireball.
Lightning bolt is more elegant, lah, I must say.
But story wise, fireball
Firebolt
more
is
matches my
more
story. That's why. So yeah.
Brute strength. Okay, so you all
So-
managed to get the bounty last time,
I want to learn this too.
and then the Dobrudja honey.
Okay, done.
Yeah, shatter is good.
Scroll of Silence. Oh, so many nice
Silence
spells.
is also pretty good. But silence.
Hey,
cleric
I
can
salah kira lah.
Oh, Silence I cannot learn. Okay.
Silence is not a wizard spell.
I don't know. Now I know.
Oh.
It's not wizard.
The amount of gold that you guys should have is 2330. Yes, that's how much gold that you guys should have. This is excluding the sap lah. So if you're going to let him have the sap, then it will be 2480.
I think we're giving him the step, right?
The soul
No,
set
I-
lah.
Hey, while doing this shopping, can we ask him to, because we cannot do anything with this honey, so can you do something with this honey?
He
Can
looks
you
at it.
concoct into a potion for us?
I can try, yes. I would have the ingredients with me. Let me see if I can. He will definitely, I will definitely be able to make some restorative potion, healing potion out of this, of some good quality. But I'm limited to not by the number of honey, but the number of the other ingredients that I have at the moment. So
Which
I will try to be a little more sparing with the honey itself, so I don't waste it. So he says that with the current ingredients, barring any failures, he still need to make a certain roll to see whether he would succeed or not, although it is a higher chance of succeeding. But he says at most he can do is up to 6 potion.
I think it's already good.
Superior healing potion.
I think it's already good enough. So
6 ah. We take it 6 ah. Everyone one lah.
No, he cannot guarantee. He said at most he can make it 6.
Yeah, he need time to do it, ma.
Trenton, come on, you are the best wizard here now.
Yes, but it will not be today.
Understand?
At most, yes, they will be of superior healing, but looking at this honey, I might be able to gain some supreme healing as well if I'm
Oh my
lucky.
god.
Oh, what? Supreme is what? Wait. I never heard of that.
Wow, 50,000 gold piece.
Wait. Why supreme? What's that?
No, don't look at the price. Look at the 10d4 plus 20. Oh my god.
Yeah lah.
Candy for.
That's why this is really good.
Oh my
So-
god, 50.
If we are lucky
No.
enough lah, then he will get supreme. That's what he meant.
Yeah.
If not, at the least we still get
10d4.
a superior. That is
I straight away like
really
got
good.
2 life already. 10d4.
Yeah, man.
Second life.
10d4 plus 20 hit points.
Okay.
So if you spend an action, you basically get 60 hit points.
Damn. Let's
Let's go. Let's go.
Wasted.
if it will heal you so much that if it goes beyond your hit point maximum, you go to a negative. As healing potion, seeps up from every orifice, like from your ears, from your nose, and say, ah.
Too much healing.
Nice, nice.
So this is what Trenton has, and yeah.
Okay, then you just make it lah. Then we take it lah. Bro, you are the best, bro.
Okay, if you trust me with it, and he looks at it, you have to come back in 2 days. However, I won't be able to finish it today. Well, I could make up to 3 potions 2 days from now. If you
It's
were
okay,
to
take
give
your time.
me.
Take your
Okay.
time.
I don't think we are in a hurry for this, so I mean,
Yeah.
just take all the time you need.
He says that he will return back the remainder of any honey if he has. Pass it back to you.
Actually, during this adventure, we learn a lot of things also. There's one more wizard. Got one wizard is more powerful, right?
What do
I
you
forgot
mean?
the story already. Ah shit.
Wait, you are referring to who?
Then the Baba Lisaga story. It got mentioned one wizard, right?
But Commission wizard meh? Wait, I need to look back. Where is it?
Oh, you mean
Is it?
the Wizard of the Amber Temple?
Mm-hmm. Is it?
I think so. Wait, I'm trying to look back my notes.
I've heard stories about it before. When I first came, that was one of the things that my master was looking for. An order of ancient wizard that guards this location that, contains a magical amber of sort, deposits of magical amber, but we never managed to get to that location. But I heard that it is somewhere to the south, in the Balinok region, especially near to Mount Gakis.
Yes, we know that location really. Okay.
Oh, have you been there?
No, because I read from the book.
Ah,
The
okay.
Fanes of Barovia, I think what you meant is that book, that PDF you sent us. The Fanes of Barovia.
Yep, that's the PDF.
Wait, let me try to open
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
And he has more books around, and
Oh, damn, close it already.
I wish I can scan all those books.
We don't have that
there
book.
were
I
some other
remember.
books.
I think it's a PDF outside, right? Eh?
Yeah, it's
In the
a
Discord.
it's a PDF in the Discord. Let
I think
me.
story-wise, we didn't have the book, did
Yep,
we?
you did not take
We
you did
did
not
not
take the
have
book. Yep,
It was
you just
for us to read only.
you just read it when you were at the
Camp, right?
Camp.
the camp. Yep.
Study camp. Yeah.
And while some of you were like some of you like looking at the scrolls and all, uh, the rest of you look around and you saw some other interesting books around Trenton's collection. So I'm going to put them. One book that caught your attention really was this one here, because it has the name A Monster Hunter Guide by Dr. Rudolph van Richten.
Monster Hunter.
Book. Our eyes.
Wow.
So when you look at it, there are some
Where?
interesting tidbits there. I put it on Discord.
Oh. Oh,
By the way, who is this guy? Rudolph and Jen.
Monster Hunter's Guide.
Him? Well,
Oh, his PDF file again. I need to.
I haven't met him personally, but I've heard that he travels around.
Oh my.
And the last I hear that he was in town. I guess he must have known about me, or he only wants to meet certain people. I would love to have this book signed by him. And he noticed that you're looking at the book. But oh well. I've been careless to leave it lying around like that. It should have been kept a little more
Written by
okay.
Dr. Rudolph.
discreet. Yes.
Any chance that I have this book, then I help you to ask him to sign for your book? Because since we are traveling now, we might met him.
Make this check with advantage. If you get a 14 if you get a 14 total, then he would willingly give it to you.
Can I give guidance?
Wow.
What? How much?
He's
14.
14, and his thing said,
Okay.
"Alright then, you can have the book."
Nice.
Yes.
Thanks. So you never heard? I mean, you never seen Dr. Rudolph yourself?
Nope, I've been unlucky. I've been trying to find him in the early years of me arriving after my master disappeared. But from what I know, he sometimes travels to other parts of this. Him struggles for a little bit that this, I wouldn't say world, but he goes beyond Barovia, and he would sometimes reappear back in Barovia. So I guess he must have gone beyond the mist.
So it's
One
like
way
you
or another.
have no clue at all where can lead us to Dr. Rudolph, eh?
The last rumor I heard was that he is somewhere in Valaki, but this was like 2 months ago. More than 2 months.
Wow, 2 months ago. Probably he won't be here already.
And it was around this time that, Ireena sort of like whispers quietly behind some of you that the timeline fits then. There were rumors saying that the Count was looking for the doctor as well around 2 months ago.
I know, but this doesn't give us anywhere we can lead to him, this guy.
Well, perhaps we can ask a seer, this Madam Eva.
Good point.
Yeah, since we got this map, I think it will be easier for us to find her.
God knows, you might still have to explore the region. I mean, the map is just this one. And then you also see another book. Yes, another book caught your attention. It was this book. The book is titled The Lords of Barovia. And next to it is The Court of Ravenloft. Yep.
The Lords of Barovia.
I wish I have that scanner.
Court of Ravenloft. Wow, a lot of things to read.
Well, Trenton looks at you looking at this book. Well, those books are, I wouldn't say they're common, but you can find them a little. It's easier to find than some of the rarer books. You're welcome to have them as well if you want to.
Okay, take it, take
Yeah.
it, take it, take it.
So these 3 books are basically in your inventory. I won't write it down in your inventory somewhere, but you consider to have it. No, I will put it in somebody's inventory. Yeah.
Nice.
Oligo, maybe. Yeah. More books.
More things to read. Nice.
So actually, I got
Okay.
few books that I don't need to use already.
Yeah.
Actually, we can
You-
trade the books. This is the books Way of the Wild Fox.
Oh yeah. Okay. Trenton looks at the book. Oh, I've never read this book before. All right.
And this one, Doom of
You
the Dusk.
can leave them here, and I will change it for you lah. I will change the title later on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Change the title for that.
Because of this book, I found out there's the temple there.
Interesting.
Ah,
Then he looks at it again.
and this
I will
book.
definitely continue doing research on this topic now that, well, to be honest, I would love to explore more of this land and discover its secret, but on my own, it is a little dangerous. Plus, I have not heard from my. How would you say that?
Your master?
No. When we came to this land, there were 3 of us. I would say she is my apprentice sister of sort, a senior, yes,
Comrade.
comrade, senpai. She used the term senpai, and she has been missing. Well, I haven't seen her for almost 1.5 years now. We were supposed to meet back in Valaki about 18 months ago, but she never came back. So
Oh, what's her name? What's her name?
let me recall that. Oh gosh, what was the name again? Dup, 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 dup.
18 months ago. So she's also disappeared lah.
Ushara is her name.
She didn't. What does she looks like?
She's an elf. A moon elf. Or yes, for if you're from Faerun, you would know her as a moon elf. In our world, she is known as a grey elf.
Great.
She has a very pale, almost purplish tint kind of skin coloration. Her hair is of deep violet. The moon elves have that color? No, sorry. Her hair would be just dark, almost black, jet black hair. Yes, but her eyes are this bright amethyst color, you know. And like me, she is a wizard of sort, but she is also quite skilled at using a sword, like you, Oligo. hence she is more confident in traveling around the lands. But I hope that she's doing well. I haven't.
A wizard with a sword.
Yes. I suppose she's what you call a. In our world, it's called a militant invoker. She
Eldritch Knight.
she wields this great swords, and before charging into battle she will always toss a fireball into the fray first and teleports into battle to strike down the enemy.
Feel like Eldritch Knight.
Eldritch Knight. And the last I heard, she mentioned something about crossbow of sort.
Huh?
Huh?
It's your arch enemy.
Huh?
One of the 7 crossbow. The one that will hunt you.
I take it out and show this one. I don't understand what's going on.
He looks at you as well as at what? This crossbow.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know anything about it as well, but she just mentioned that she's looking for something about crossbow. It never crossed my mind to read up more about it. Do you know anything?
Was her hair blonde?
Huh?
N-
No lah, her
no,
hair is black.
dark. Ushara's hair is dark. Yes.
I tell him about the story that we learned about my crossbow. Because I don't know which session note already. I'm far too early. It's something about this crossbow is a part of a legendary series of crossbows.
Full set.
2 set ah?
Got a full set on.
Yeah, a full set, yes. Seven crossbow, like a series lah, you know. And then
You can see that Trenton suddenly like puts a finger up to silence you, and then he went to get a piece of paper and some pen and started writing. Yes.
oh, okay. Then I continue like no, I'm just speaking from what I remember because my memory might might fail me. But from what I remember is it's a magic item, and like what Nessa says, is a whole complete set. If there are, I think it's either 7 of them, and all of them are crossbows of different types. And then this one I happened to found it in the at the House of Durst. We told you before, right? We went to the House of Durst. I found it there, but it's a lesser version. Like it's not complete. Like it's haven't be in its full form. That's what I understand. That's from my understanding, something like that.
I see. Right, and
It's like
he looks at the crossbow. May I have a look at it?
Sure.
So you can see him like take the crossbow almost like reverently from your hand, and then like studies it, and you can see him casting some spells. Oligo, you recognize this as a more powerful version of Identify.
Wow.
Because he takes out his he has this ring on his hand that has a pearl on it, and you can see that the pearl is quite, the ring is encrusted with some other gems as well. And he
So
looks
big.
at it, and you can see his eyes turn white for a while as he's like lost in like a kind of trance. And then when it clears, he says that, oh, you're right. There are others of this kind. 6 instead of 7 now.
Oh, sorry. My memory failed me.
Trenton, if I cast this higher level, it will also give the information for other crossbow?
I was not able to learn the location of the other crossbow, but all I know is that there were more of them. Like what you said, but from what my magic divine, there was only 6 in existence on this realm.
I can't remember the story about what happens if we collected all 6 of them together, though. But
If
And
I'm
defeat,
not wrong,
defeat Strahd, I think, something like that.
yeah, it's something like when 6 come together, you become one, which is more powerful one.
yeah,
And then this
something
one
powerful.
crossbow will get defeats, right?
One crossbow to rule them all.
Is it like that? Is it like all 6 must combine, or just all 6 must be in together?
I think
I think combined.
That's the legend, lah. As long as you have all, then
Yes,
it's the key to defeating Strahd, something like that.
I do learn some bits and pieces about this from the spell that I cast. And it seems that this crossbow in your hand, you mentioned that it is a lesser. It is at the moment right now, it seems to be like it's in a dormant stage.
Yes, correct.
You
Like it's
can
not
awaken
awakened.
this.
But I don't know how to awaken. I mean, I just happened to find it.
He looks at you like studying you, you know. And I was like, do you want to know how?
Sure, I mean,
It seems
Of
that
course.
the spell I cast earlier has revealed it.
Oh my god.
wow,
wow.
brother Trenton, you are the best.
Of course.
Well,
if I can know it, sure, why not?
this might be a little tricky, but since this is a crossbow that retaliates, that takes revenge, not say revenge. It strikes out at those who tries to harm your allies and whatnot. But I think it must be done when a creature is attacking you.
When the creature is attacking me?
Retaliate with it. And if you can kill a creature when you retaliate it, it will awaken.
Whoa.
So technically it's saying that if a creature attacks you and you haven't used your reaction and you make that retaliation back at the creature who's attacking you, and if you kill the creature, then it will awaken.
Wow.
Any creature, you're saying?
Sorry?
So
Any creature.
Any creature, yep. Well, it seems that it must be a creature of a certain threat level, certain, a certain creature, powerful creature. So meaning to say that it
Certain
must be at
DC.
least your same level as you.
Oh.
Oh,
So meaning to say the more powerful you are, you must find a more powerful creature. So basically to
Shit, I
determine
need
this,
to awaken it fast.
before level up.
Yeah, man, before level up.
so you guys must strategize now when you see a
Shit.
creature,
Wait,
hey, attack me!
Suddenly, Night might say, "Oh, today we level up."
Oh shit!
Hey, look around the room. We are all level 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need to
choose one
kill it.
person to kill.
Yeah, kill someone.
It has to be an enemy, not an ally, okay?
Oh,
I think Draitz is a very good target.
Why
Sacrifice.
I have
I go along
revivify.
very well
I
with
have
Pip.
revivify.
Oh really? Are we doing
I'm
this?
best friend with Pip.
Nessa willing to
Draitz,
sacrifice.
my best friend is Pip.
Oh no.
And I haven't used. I need to write this down, man.
No, I'm copying and pasting it into your this one.
Oh, so I must I have to use the retaliation to kill it lah. Meaning my reaction to kill it, then only it will awaken.
Yes.
Wow, so hard to time, man. This one.
No, lah, we will help you. We'll help you.
Yeah lah. Go eat that mice. Oh, then all the enemy will find you, Gua.
No lah, must be same level as me, ma.
Okay.
Kan?
Werewolf
Same
ma,
level
werewolf
or
maybe
higher level than me can also can.
Yep.
Same level or higher
Okay,
lah.
I know a place that confirm higher than you.
What do you mean?
The old windmill.
The
Let's
golem
go.
is it? The muffin golem is it?
Muffin golem. Oh, Trenton. Okay, actually we see a lot of place. So if you cannot go out, then we might as just share with you lah.
Well, I did give you the map, so
Okay, first one we saw a big giant frog,
Wait,
monster frog
kill it.
at the lake.
surely you must be joking. Otherwise, the people would have been. It would have caused a panic.
We have proof, and it
Yes.
the monster frog was the pet of the
Strahd, the
yeah.
count.
He drops his pen when you mentioned that, and then you killed it. Oh my goodness.
Accidentally killed it.
It was put there so it can ward off Babalisaga, and now the frog
The
is
Witch of the
gone.
Woods.
So
Oh.
because Strahd doesn't want the witch to
Reach here.
yeah.
Calm
Oops.
or something. I
Dude.
don't know.
Oh.
So
The
Alah, I accidentally closed
scroll.
the shop. Oops. You
I
haven't
think
buy it,
it
right?
was. I think
I
it
no money to
was
buy also.
You
one
have
of
to
Magic Missile,
you have to reselect the item. Alah, sorry, I accidentally
remove
wanted
curse,
to minimize it. Accidentally.
shatter, invisibility, and there's one more thing.
Haste.
Haste.
Where is it? Okay, it's
Remove
still there.
curse. Remove curse is
Okay.
how many are we
Two.
getting?
Because
Two.
I thought you're taking everything. Remove curse. No, only two in the end. Okay. Right. So when you mention the
Oh, I don't have
Baba,
money, ma. I cannot buy.
no,
When
the
you
money
mention-
the party sheet there lah. Just deduct.
So 925
Cannot
gold
just-
piece currently total.
I cannot just buy like that, right?
if you want, you just put in. Okay, never mind. You don't buy it first. You just put it there into that shop. Mana tadi? Oligo's buying it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let
Who's
me.
taking the
Hey.
wand?
Yeah, who's taking the wand first?
Can I get it?
Hey, can we put in the party sheet first, then we
Yeah,
split?
yeah.
Sekejap,
put in the party
let
sheet
me
first.
just put everything into Oligo's this one first.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to spend some more or not? Are we okay? Are we satisfied with this haul?
I think this is good.
I think this is perfect.
Okay.
But who won the scroll for one of Magic Missile?
One of Magic Missile Dao says can he has it because Dao doesn't have long range.
Range weapon, okay lor.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't get added into the. Oh, for DM doing it, it makes this one. All right, so I will just add it into the party sheet then, and I will remove that. Okay, it's added into the party sheet, and
Thank you.
oh, did somebody deducted the goal? No.
Oh,
Oh,
Why so little one?
Automatically deduct.
it automatically deduct the goal. Okay, cool. Okay, let me
Cool.
just put back the.
So many one, eh?
No, because I already deducted it first.
Oh, okay.
Uh, 2480. So the total goal in the party right now is 1555. Yep.
okay. Keep.
All right. So that's the scroll.
Nice.
I take one, remove curse, someone take the.
Alright.
Anyone also can take what they want.
Let me grab the wand.
Wait, I can learn this also, remove curse. Wow.
You can learn meh?
The
Can
wand.
no wizard.
Put it at.
Wizard? Oh, it's a wizard spell lah. Cool.
Yeah, remove curse is a wizard spell as well, so you can learn it.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Tonight I'm very busy. Okay.
But if you learn spell, you need to have the ingredients.
So I need to
What
pay.
ingredient?
You need a ink and
I got unlimited ink already.
one of endless ink. No, these are special ink.
Huh?
The one of endless ink is just for you to create writing. Writing cannot be removed. I would say that the items that you need is actually for wizard. Let's see. Was it that every time when you want to copy a spell into a spell book, you would need to spend, is it 100 GP worth? Is it?
I think it's depend on the level
I think
of the spell, isn't it?
Or is it 50 per
Really?
level?
50 is for the school that you are, but he's Blade Singer, so it's 100 lor, I think. 100 per level.
Spellcasting. Your spell book. Okay, here we are. Copying a spell into a book. Yeah. For each spell level, the process takes 2 hours and 50 gold piece. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
50 gold piece. Oh, yeah.
So in this case, for a remove curse, it's 150 gold piece.
Because it's level 3.
Deduct from the there lor.
Nice, nice.
So Trenton has the ink. He can let you use his materials. So for copying, it's not an issue. Just need to pay. Yeah. It's expensive being a wizard.
Yes.
But it's still worth it.
So I will just. How many spell are you copying, Oligo? Just one?
Bro, okay. Level 3 or wow. 150.
So it's 300 total lah. You need if you
300
taking
total.
if you're taking remove curse and haste.
Okay. Deduct.
Invisibility also need to learn ma, right?
Oh, I can sure you learn like that, man.
Take time only lah.
It will just take time lah.
The whole night.
Yep. You can use it as your downtime to copy.
So that means Scroll of Haste alone I need to use
150.
300 gold piece already.
No. Scroll of Haste is just 150. Remove curse is 150. Invisibility is 100.
Wow.
Shatter is also 100 if you want to add it into your spell.
Let me think later. But confirm the haste I want.
Okay, so I will deduct 150 first then. So I will just add this that says it is copied into your spell book. Okay. So I deduct 150 from the
party sheet.
Party sheet.
Party
There you
funds,
go. Party funds. Okay. Anything else do you like to get from here? Oh, so much things to read, so much things to do now.
Yeah, about the frog, man.
So when you mentioned the frog and all, he's like, that sounds dangerous. And what I was going to say earlier, Baba Lisaga. Her location is known to be somewhere here.
Hmm?
And he points
Mana.
the swamp of Perez.
Ooh.
This one, wow, no name one yeah. Let me draw some more.
No, let me. I was going to write it actually before
okay,
I
okay.
got distracted. Okay.
What? Where? Which place?
I think I will clear my previous drawing for the honey. We don't need it anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if we go
Maybe
down, if we go to the swamp, can we like straight away go south? Straight away go to the Amber Temple.
Yeah, lor.
Probably, but not Madam Eva first, maybe. Very far, leh, the
I mean,
south one.
yeah. Madam Eva first, then we come down to temple.
Now that we have the map, right? Should we go like left or right to go up?
Boat?
Take boat,
I don't know which one is more faster. Actually, we don't know where is Madam Eva too.
northern region of Lake Zarovich,
Maybe boat is nearer good.
Maybe.
Oh. Are you saying this in front of this one as well?
Yeah, by the way, we found a relic, I tell you. Wow, this one, I tell you, epic.
Before he said anything, I was like, why you tell everything out?
Because wow, he treat us like brother, ma.
Just like brother and still charge so expensive. Bro, cheaper a bit lah.
Maybe next time will be cheaper lah, huh? Bro, bro?
Well, I need to make a living as well.
Oh,
Okay,
by the way, then I tell him the old windmill thing also.
I think that one we got mentioned to him before, right? The last
Got ah.
session that we met him. I mean, the first time we met him. I think you got tell him already. You asked him about the windmill.
The pastry old lady. They're selling the pastry.
I might need to read back all my session notes though.
He was like, yes, the area is. No, he doesn't know about it actually. He just mentioned that there is an old. There's an old windmill, correct? But he doesn't know if anyone staying there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then you tell him.
Yeah, but she also don't know lah.
No,
yeah, true also.
when you mentioned that I remember his response was that he knows that there was an old windmill, but he didn't know that there was anyone there until you said that there was somebody staying there. Yeah. Right. So I've added ruins of Beres there.
Nice.
Babalisaga.
Then okay lah. Then well, I don't know. I feel like we need to go back to the windmill also. And activate Higgs crossbow.
Activate what?
One by one.
Crossbow. Look, I don't know. I don't know there's other place or not, but there's I can pretty sure that monster is very high level lah.
Well, you can always find another frog.
Or the frog.
The frog was quite fun.
I have a question. Do you know who's the strongest wizard so far?
What do you mean?
I mean, in the history of Barovia, who is the strongest wizard?
That's an interesting question. I would have thought that when my master arrived here, he would be at least quite powerful, but apparently in a spell battle with the Count wins in the end.
Oh,
You mean the count is
is
also a wizard cast? It's a wizard too.
He nods. Yes.
What the
He
hell?
has access to spells,
Wow.
Wow.
much like a wizard.
Oh,
Wow.
multi-class.
And I reckon that this being his domain, well, it's almost like he's a deity here. So
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Are we fighting a
Besides-
god now?
Besides the count, is there any other notable wizard around? Previously, past or future? Well, not future, past or present.
well, the only ones that rumors I heard about was the ones in the Ember Temple. At least the caretaker of the Ember Temple. But I wasn't able to verify that. No.
Okay.
Well, we eventually gonna go there.
I have not been able to learn more about the surroundings, to be honest, since I don't get as many travelers like you folks, and the townsfolk don't really, travel that much. But
Well, we can.
last year, there were some years when there was this boat, this paddle boat that arrived from beyond the mist. It is a performing boat, a boat that carries performers and all that. And the boat captain, her name is Larissa. Larissa Snowmane.
Why so familiar this name?
Hello?
Larissa.
Paddle boat that arrived from beyond the mist.
I believe that this boat has the ability to travel to the different lands of the mist, carrying entertainers and what sort.
How to spell? Larissa Snow. Wait, she's the captain.
She's the captain and also one of the lead performers.
Why her name so familiar one?
So, her boat, oh gosh, I forgot what was the name of the boat. The something dancer. Okay, never mind. The boat's name is not important, but she and her crew came by last year, carrying performers and whatnot, and yes, and then I envy them that they're able to travel as they please. But perhaps due to their performance, they might have special permission from the Count, who knows? I mean, we do get goods delivered from different parts of the Land of the Mist every now and then. But not lately, however. I noticed that the town's piers have been quite empty, and we don't get any visitors, any merchants from beyond.
Yeah, the tavern master of Blue Water Inn is also having a headache.
Yes, the town is having a crisis of wine, definitely. But for the most part, there were merchant boats that would arrive. But now that you mentioned that there's a lake monster, perhaps I wonder if that is the one that has been disrupting travel. Now that you've killed it,
Well, hopefully.
Well, but then it is if you say that it is the pet of the Count, you have to be careful now.
I mean,
If you do intend, wait, did you all tell that you want to cross the lake earlier? No, this was just discussing amongst yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he won't make that comment. Yeah.
I think that's all right.
Like Sarovich moves to the middle. Okay. Anything else that you guys want to ask him about?
Oh,
I think that's about it, I guess.
yeah.
Okay. Well, remember now, if you find any other interesting samples and specimen, try to bring them back and I'll see what I can do with them and try to compensate to my best. And when he says to my best, and then he seems to like look in one direction, and then he just like sighs a bit. And then he just muttered to himself, I need to find ways to make more money. Just mumbles to himself.
Yeah.
You can
Think
see
we
that
will be back.
he is struggling too. Keeps paying all of you, and then it's like my money.
But we give him a lot of money also, ma.
No
And
lah,
that's
great
true.
god. Oh yeah, the
Oh, we
scrolls
give him
lah.
almost 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
900 plus.
Yep. So he has some to start making the potion, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So by the time you guys left his abode, it's about 9 a.m., about an hour and a half later.
Let's go. Madam Eva first, right?
Madam Eva.
Let's go.
So if you're going to Madam Eva, that means you have to leave town and then go to the north. You're not sure where she is. She just says that she's in the northern region.
Wow,
So
that's hard to find, man.
Any sort of sign
when
would be
you
helpful.
exit the town, and when you stand at the pier, it's about 9 plus a.m. now, and when you
8:30.
no, I need to do something.
8:30 ke 9?
Yeah, there you go.
9.
So when you reach the pier of the town, you notice that there were more fishermen than a few days ago. They seem to have like come back, bringing a bit more food, hull than before. The nets seem to be, at least seems to be healthier. There are more fishes. And the towns guard are also, there's also a little more towns guard at the pier area. They're like keeping watch so that no untoward incidents happen. And yeah, are you going to try and find a boat, or are you just going to walk around the lake as before?
I think we can try to find a boat, right?
I think boat nearer lah, just because this lake is so long.
Yeah, now that we have
Why?
the map, if can find a boat, then makes more sense, I think.
Yeah, and since we are the one that make the whole
Waliao, I
the
tell
lake
you.
safe,
Badero.
I think. Don't know. Maybe we
My
can
God.
convince
Okay,
some
not
of
bad, not
them
bad.
to.
So
ferry
as
us.
you're like looking around, not Oligo, Dao,
Mhm.
you recognize one of the boatmen.
Oh.
He was the boatman that that tossed that
Knew it.
Okay.
sacked up little girl.
Oh.
He's a bit distant from everyone else.
Mhm.
He's a fisherman too, and he seems to haul up his catch, which is slightly less than the others, perhaps because he is maybe he's just going to some other area that doesn't have as many fish. And you can see that there are not as many, what do you call those people who wait at the shore to buy or get the fish from the fishermen. Most of these people who wants to procure the fish seems to be going at the other fishermen. This one only like one person is like trying to buy fish from him, and even then he's like trying to make the person sell it at a very cheap price. So this is what you heard. So when you reached around that particular boat, this person who's trying to buy the fish was like bargaining. Oh, come on, Malik. You know your fish, your skill as a fisherman is not as good as the rest. Look at these fish; they're all so small and so inadequate. No one wants to buy them. I'll take them off your hands for this price. Can see Malik was like just. He speaks a little slower, as if like you realize that Malik seems like a simpleton. He's like, oh, okay, but fish is still good. I need food too. Please, by usual price. And then the other one said, no, no. You see, your fish is very skinny. I'm willing to offer you only this much. No.
The one who tossed was it Anna into the lake is called Malik, is it?
That's what you reckon lah. It is the same person, but you don't know the name. That now that you heard him being called Malik, and then in the end he agreed. Malik just like, oh, okay. And so you see this person just takes the fish in the basket and then just like looks at the fish and just like for Pip and Dao, you notice that this person was like smirking a little bit and then just like walks away. And then you see Malik was like just take a peek into the pouch that he has, and then he just sighs and then he sits down at his by his boat and start to look at his net, trying to fix it and everything.
I turn to look at the rest of our gang on and see how do they feel about this thing going on. Look
I
at
think we
them.
can ask him to ferry us across.
I know your secret, Malik. Carry us across or we reveal it.
Yes, that's what.
Oh,
No,
no.
I think
This Malik is good guy or bad guy? That time I wasn't
Bad
there
guy,
for the
bad guy.
session. Oh, bad guy.
But I think he
No,
was
we don't
just
know. We don't know the
he
story.
just following tasks.
We
Following orders, I think.
we saw this fisherman throw a bag that obviously something is moving inside into the lake, which later on we went into the frog cave to save that bag. Inside is the girl that was with us.
The Vistani one.
Yes.
Arabelle.
Okay.
Yeah, so he literally threw an Arabelle alive into the lake.
Oh.
To feed the frog.
Yes, to feed the frog.
Oh.
Only Dao saw this actually.
I let them know lah.
Yeah.
So you guys sure you want him to ferry us across?
At least with all this incriminating evidence, we can ask him to ferry us across for free.
Okay, you can try.
That's my thinking lah.
Honestly, he seems like he has no brain. Are you sure this will work?
You go and try first. Go and try first.
Dao, maybe you go.
We approach him and see.
Okay, so when you approach, Malik like looks up from his task of fixing his nets and he's oh, sorry, no more fish, all out.
No worries. We are not looking for fishes.
And
We want
he just
to
nods.
get across to the north.
Huh?
And
Cross
we were-
Lake?
Yes, we were hoping that you can ferry us across.
No. Dangerous. There are monsters
Frog?
in the lake.
Frog monsters?
When you mention frog monster, you notice that he sort of like looks around confused, and then there's that. Let me see. Who is hold on now. Okay lah. For those who have proficiency in this, should I make? No, just make this investigation check lah. Yeah, easier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so for those, you're noticing that when you mentioned frog and all, he wanted to say something, and then you can see that his face suddenly blanks out, and then after that, he blinks a few times, and then he said, "Huh?
Wait, is he under? I don't think I will know lah. No, okay. That will not know. Never mind.
Can inside check him.
I saw it. Do I saw it?
Is he under
Yes,
influence
you
of
all saw
spells?
him.
I
Okay, so
Is he
I try
charmed?
to tug Dao's clothes. Ask him to squat down. And then
okay, siapa ini?
I whispered
See.
to Dao's ears. I said, I think this guy was being charmed to do the bidding. He doesn't seem like he knows shit.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, look at his face. He just seems dumb.
Yep.
Easily
You can
charmed.
see that for Oligo, there's telltale sign that he's under some compulsion of sort.
Yes, he's charmed.
Now, did any of you got that Dispel Magic Scroll? No?
No. Fuck.
Wizard, you ada dispel magic tak?
No, just not didn't buy.
You don't have right. I didn't learn.
Quickly run back and buy and come back.
Haste.
Right. Are you guys really going to do that? Go back to Trenton and say, hey!
No lah.
like the Looney Tunes like that. I'll be right back.
No. Yeah, so obviously that this poor person, this Malik, is under some sort of compulsion or sort. Can see that when Oligo points this out now, that his movement is a little robotic. Not robotic. It's like an automaton,
No, I feel bad for him.
Then I say, your master is telling you to ferry us go to the northern side of this lake.
How do you say it actually? Yes.
Right. Malik, your master are telling you to fetch us, go to there. Ferry us there.
Like
Is
how
there-
you dropped off a rebel 2 days ago.
I don't think he knows.
Okay, when you mention for Oligo, when you mention that your master, this one, he seems to like a little. You can see that he sort of like looks at you in a more like attentive, in a more like listening to you. But after a while, he just like looks back down at his task and continue fixing his net. So obviously there's something there in your words, but it's not enough.
I mean,
Oh shit.
how far
Really
was
need
the
dispel,
shop? How far was Trent shop?
You
Really need this
you-
dispel.
Dispel or maybe something else. I don't know. It's as if like there are enough of you to look. When Oligo mentioned it, is that Oligo is not commanding enough. He doesn't have that presence enough, or maybe something is missing.
Do I want to try? But command
Your
only
master count
one
is
round. Oh. One round.
your
is
master
unmade.
count now. I say. Your count is compelling you to fetch us to that side.
Okay, again, when you mention these words, he seems as if like, he looks at you and okay, I will just make all of you roll this lah, huh?
Like we're not there, is it? Like
You're
he
all there. You're
no
all there around him now.
no I mean like when he was listening to Oligo halfway his reaction is like he's not listening already as if we're not there.
Yeah, as if like when Oligo continues talking, he would just like just for that few initial part, the first few words he would like listen. Then after that, it's like like looks back to his words to his net fixing. So yes, all of you make this insight check.
Blah, blah.
1.
Wow, suddenly
Okay.
20. What the hell?
Nope.
Right. So from his reaction, you realize that it's as if he's looking at you for a certain confirmation of sorts. And for Oligo, in your past life, in a bureaucracy and all that, you know that sometimes when the emperor sends his wishes and all that, they would carry a seal or an emblem of sorts.
Oh, we have something with that seal. The
And
letter.
you know how when the letter from the emperor, everybody bows down to the letter and something like that.
圣旨到。
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the letter? What's the letter?
we have. Hey, Draitz,
The
Great.
letter should
What?
be either
you
way.
have
Yes,
the
right.
you have the dust emblem, right?
Yes, I have the dust emblem.
No. I
Can
don't
you
think
try?
No,
It's not the
not
dust
dust, not
emblem.
dust emblem.
It's the count.
It's the count's emblem.
Letter, the count letter. The count letter is with you.
Oligo, with you.
Ah, I got the letter.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think all the
I
books
take out
and
the-
letter stuff is with you.
Where's the letter?
The letter with you lah. With
You see,
Oligo.
is the shop very far away? Trend shop.
I think
Hey,
You would need
guys,
to-
we
you-
should.
You would need to spend some time. Like if you were to go back and come back, it would take another half an hour or so.
While they doing this, can I just run back and buy that thing and come back?
Gallop back.
Yeah lah,
Okay. All right. So Nessa quickly run off.
I dash.
To try and this one. So Nessa, when you arrive back at Trenton, he was just about to leave for somewhere and say, "Oh, you're back. Anything
we
you missed?"
Yes, we missed something very important. Thank goodness you're still here. Would you happen to have the scroll of Dispel Magic? We would like to purchase one.
Oh, sure. And he like sort of like, re-unlocks his shops, and then you followed him in, and then he takes out the chest again, and let me see. Dispel magic. Where is it? Mana pergi sudah?
Yeah, I don't have a letter from the.
Got. It's just not inside your inventory, but the
Oh,
story
okay.
wise we have the
Okay.
letter. Because we showed the letter to the captain already, remember?
Mm.
And
Oh,
many?
the muddy letter. Ah.
Yes,
No,
yes,
not this one, oh.
the muddy stain
Yeah,
letter.
I don't know why for some reason that that letter always go missing.
No, the letter got missing. I remember I got that also.
Yeah. Okay, how many scrolls do you like to buy?
How much is one?
60 gold piece.
Then I tell
Listen, you
the.
even book.
Should I buy more than one or not?
He only has 6 in total.
Okay. So Oligo want to learn or not? This one.
Oligo is learning gun.
If he learns, that means we buy one to learn, buy one to use. Oh.
Yeah lor. So how many should I buy?
two enough.
Or at
I
the
don't know. I'm
probably
not.
at the
I'm
same
not
time,
there.
probably at the same time, Oligo, you could try to flash the emblem first, see if it
I
does
tried that.
anything.
With this seal, I compel you to spend.
And
spend
more,
first.
but
All right. So with that happening, so Nessa, how many? How many?
just two, just two.
Two. Okay. So two. All right. So I just deduct from your goal first. So that's one. Okay. So I will add in these two scrolls into your pack. Go. So you have Dispel Magic. Okay, done. Okay.
So
While this is happening, Nessa,
thank
you've
you,
got the
Trent.
scroll.
Yeah,
Alright,
ciao already.
sure. Be
Yeah,
safe.
run now.
And Oligo, when you say that and you present the emblem in front of him, you can see that he suddenly stiffens and he bows down, like prostrate himself onto the ground. My count, I accept your orders. And then he stood up and then he sort of like prepares his boat.
Oh my god! What the hell, man?
Hmm.
This really works.
Well, it's obvious he's. I mean,
And you can
Falsified.
see, that the when he prepares his boat and all, you look at his boat, you realize that it can just barely fit all of you, including Nessa. Although
when he
since all of you have not gotten onto the boat yet, you don't know whether it will be able to support all of you or not.
when he when he recognized the emblem and bow,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like, how to say, does it look like magically he suddenly recognized and then just
Yeah lah, like respawn lah.
or
Well-
is he just faking it just now, and then now he see the emblem, then he sincerely like, oh yes, my master, like that.
You can make an insight check.
My insight sucks lah.
Well, you're the one who's asking about it.
Yeah,
No?
you're the
Oh,
one
this
who
one,
wants
this
to
one,
know.
this one.
Okay.
God sucks.
Plus
five,
5 or are you sure?
You're not stuck to it.
Plus
always-
5, you can.
I always don't fail my previous list lah.
Right, so it seems that whatever it is that you're not sure whether it is the emblem itself, I mean whether there's any magic on that letter or it's just the mere sight of the emblem, you can see that he is definitely bewitched or something. That-
So he's previously his stupid is not faking one lah. That means
That you're not sure. You're not sure whether how this charm is working, that perhaps it's the effect that made him appear stupid, or maybe he is stupid he is already a simple-minded a simpleton in the first place, or is it the effect of the charm? But you do notice that when the emblem is presented and when the Oligo says these words, like the count commands you or your master commands you to take us across the river, and with that emblem presented, he's like becomes very submissive lah.
so he's magically being submissive the moment he saw the emblem lah. Can I dare to deduce that it is like that?
Somewhat, yes, unless you have
Ah.
ways to really, yeah, I suppose detect magic would also work, since detect magic can detect magical auras around creatures and all that. So unless you have access to detect magic, you won't know if it's really magically or something that has been trained out of the shit. He's been put through such rigorous beating that he becomes like that.
Okay.
Oh yes, I forgot to share something earlier. This was what you guys see when you were approaching the lake and seeing the boats and whatnot. Ta-da!
Nice.
Ooh.
Oops.
Oh, the mountain.
Wait, which one are you saying? Oh, yeah, I should have just shown this one instead.
So the center one, the center is who?
What center?
The boat
Oh.
in the center of the lake.
That's the boat. Another fisherman, I guess.
Okay.
And you can see that on the map itself also there's one boat there out on the lake.
Hmm.
See, it matches.
While he is preparing the boat and all that, I whispers to Oligo, I think, I'm not sure, but I think he is either being magically controlled the moment he saw the Count's emblem, or he is trained to react like that the moment he saw the Count's emblem.
But I'm pretty sure he's charmed lah.
So it's magically, huh?
I think so.
Well, I mean, probably
Okay,
it's
just in
safer.
case lah. Just in case lah. Okay. He preparing the boat, right? Then I cast. Then I cast detect magic ritually.
Okay. So you see Oligo looking at his. What is your spell book actually? Is it a book?
Book.
Is your spell book a book form or is it a? I never really asked what your spell book.
Yeah, it's a book.
It's a book. Okay. So you see Oligo takes out his book and casts a spell ritually, and
It
when
shouldn't
you
be a
finish
book,
the
right?
spell,
He
It
used 10
should be
minutes,
the
right?
10 minutes.
yep, 10
I
minutes
ca-
to cast that.
I will help you distract him, but I'll go and chit chat
Yeah.
with him, like
He doesn't
asking
respond
him.
much when you ask him question, or he just either nods or just gives a grunt. But you notice that he's very dedicated in preparing his boat. He's taking out all his meager fishing equipment, sweeping the boat a little, making it clean and everything.
Yeah,
And there's some bits of water.
I'm
He's
just
taking it
asking
out.
everything about fishing. Like, oh, what does this do? What does that do? How do you catch a fish? And then how you go to swim this boat? I want to know, is it safe or not? I keep on asking him nonsense questions that has nothing to do with me.
All right. So when that happens, so what about the rest of you? What are you doing?
I'm just looking around. Are there any like guards around?
You notice that most of the guards are centered closer to the main pier, and they seem to be quite distracted with the whole bounty that is happening, the fish bounty that's happening at the pier,
Okay.
So it
But
seems that everyone is quite distracted with that.
I just want to just be alert to see if any city guards are paying attention to us or what lah.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
what I'll be doing.
All right. So when that happens, okay, so for Oligo, when you finish casting the ritual, you can see that when you look towards Malik, you can see that he is glowing. He has a strong aura of enchantment magic on him. And around this time as well, Nessa arrives back with the scroll that she has purchased. Looking a little out of breath.
So can I cast it on him?
Oh, it's okay. We unlocked him already.
No, but we should not let him remain in this state.
I mean, after, I mean, probably you can do it after he fetch us there.
Yeah, Kavish agree with this. It's like, yes, what if if we were to dispel the enchantment, then he won't take us across?
Yes.
And honestly, I think that it might be safer if he's the one who's ferrying us. Because he's definitely more familiar because he always traveled to the lake to feed the giant frog.
Oh, the moral dilemma. Nessa wants to.
Yo,
I'm
we are still releasing him. What? There's
Yeah,
no
after he sent us there.
no problem with that.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I can contend with that.
Okay. So when you look at the boat that he's preparing and all that, yes, it seems bigger than the the boat that belongs to the other fisherman. You didn't realize it until like now you're standing right next to the boat. Although it will be a very tight fit. And you know, well, I suppose everyone can make this check. Let's see. Anyone is specialized in carpenter's tool?
Ah, fuck.
Wait.
Carpenter's tool.
Nope, nope,
I have
nope.
Tinker Bench.
I don't have carpenter's tool. Thieves tool.
You are this one in tinkering, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
tinker's tool. So you can make another check.
Nice.
Right. So when you look at the boat, well, the rest of you as well, only Draitz made that roll. Okay, the rest of you, the boat seems okay, and to Draitz, you scrutinize the boat, to just check if there's any holes and whatnot. It seems safe. Although the final test would be when all of you are out in the water. It can fit all of you barely. But now the question is whether can it float once it's out in the water till you try.
Hopefully can.
Alright, so all of you bundle into the boat then,
Mm-hmm.
together with Nesta. He always wanted to take a boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not under
so-
this circumstance, but I guess I cannot choose.
Actually, we have another solution. I have a suggestion. If the boat releasing,
Huh? Will it sink?
Nessa can help actually.
What are you trying to say?
No, Lemon's heart, you invert it.
No,
Uh-huh.
Lemon's tiny.
Lemon
When you
Tiny
invert
Hut,
it,
it will stay in place.
can
It will
it be
not.
inverted?
Cannot move.
Oh,
Cannot move.
you cannot roll it.
No,
Oh,
it
Oh
will
no,
it will
no.
never mind.
Cannot be
Float, it'll float.
boat.
Yeah, because it will not block. It will not block certain elements. Case yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice idea though.
Okay.
If it can work like that.
Hey, Draitz, you can breathe in water, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I can breathe. I can survive. You guys cannot.
Then might as well you just swim there lah. Leave the Facebook.
What's the difference? This can fit everyone.
Because maybe you can at bottom hold the boat, then we won't sink ma.
No difference, I think.
No, I pretty sure you
Right.
go down there, the boat will confirm can float.
No one. I don't want to get myself wet.
I can always clean you after that.
No,
bro,
thanks.
come on. Oh, you need to
There's
cross this.
water throw inside.
We need to.
There's water throw inside.
No, there's no throw inside. The only monster we already get rid of it. Oh.
How do you know?
Actually,
Right,
you know what? When
so-
Draitz mentioned about there's water trolls, I begin to worry that maybe there is water trolls. And then you see Pip is like raising her hand. On second thought,
Proven by past
should we
experience.
just walk the shore?
Oh God.
Everyone get in. Everyone get in.
Okay, so when all of you get into the boat and all that, right? Normally, when a boat is on the water and all that, there would be at least like maybe 1 to 1.5 feet of the boat still above the water line, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. At least 1 feet lah, or 1.5 feet at least. The most you guys ever
no.
seen for a small boat like this, for those who are familiar, maybe up to 2 feet. But when all of you are in the boat and it's in the water now, there's only like about 4 inches of the wood
Oh my
by the side of the
god.
water.
Wow. I start to become very worrisome already.
Okay, and
Guys,
then
are we sure about this path?
so
I think we need more than one boat then.
so Malik looks at the boat and then he looks at all of you and then he takes his paddle and also a long stick, a long pole, and then he's just like, we can move.
And then wait. How long do we need to cross this lake?
He looks at all of you and then he says, which direction?
Oh fuck.
Straight
North.
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 Okay,
Straight north.
straight north. So when you mention straight north, and then he looks about 1.5 hours.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I just trance myself.
Is it safe? I asked Malik.
And he looks at the boat, he looks at it, and he's just not safe.
No, I don't meant the boat. I meant creatures
lake.
in the water.
And he looks big frog, and then he just shrugs, like as if gives an indication that he doesn't know.
Other than frogs?
Fish, big fish,
Dangerous fish?
Humanoid.
humanoids,
Trolls?
and he just shakes. Trolls. No trolls. Frog eat trolls.
Good. Go straight.
Wait,
Okay.
guys, now no, they're
Frog eat trolls,
I'm
but
like,
no
I'm
more
like,
frog.
yeah, exactly. I'm like whispering, guys. There's no more frogs eating the trolls
But it's just a
already.
few days, but that is a few days only.
I think still got one more, right? One more frog.
No, there's not.
And got male and female, right?
Wait,
Some female frogs are, what is that word? They can self
Yeah.
Self-fertilize.
Reproduce.
I just like we just sit down. We don't shake the boat. Then let the boat roll itself.
Okay.
Like let us sit down and trance.
Now I
Have
need to
faith,
check
have faith.
if anyone
down.
has any hydrophobia.
I sit down and
I
clap
don't
my
know.
Who
hands
has
together,
featherweight?
and I pray, "Oh, Lady Timora, please give me all the
Yeah,
good
pray,
luck.
please.
Good luck, please."
Right.
I
So
only
when
have
all of you are
phobia.
ready, Malik, stood at the back of the boat, and then he used the pole to push. At first, there was a bit of a struggle. Then after that, when the boat goes further out into the water, it's a bit more smooth now, and all of you hear the groan of the wood, like kind of thing, and it's as if like the boat, wobbles a little, it's going to topple, but at least Malik has, positioned all of you to be in a certain way. Nessa, you're more like in the center part of the boat, and surrounded by everyone else, and Pip is at the front. Well, Pip's weight doesn't really this one unless she jumps about. But yes, as you begin your journey, you all look at each other quite worryingly, seeing that how the boat is only just 4 inches uh, up from the water. So basically, the rest of you're all like basically already in the water now, and the boat is moving slowly and it wobbles a bit, and the lake itself, placid and deep color of uh, blue green, and there's a thin veil of mist over the water as well, which prevents you from looking down into the water to see what is inside. And Draitz, you're feeling that, oh good, at least I don't have to swim in the water for now. And
No,
all of you are like hold your breath and for worrying that your any excess movement might just cause the boat to rock too much and topple. You look at each other quite worryingly, almost holding your breath and not making any noise. And because of that, the only sound you hear is the sloshing of water whenever Malik either alternates between using the pole. It's long enough, it seems, at certain points. He just seems to know where to poke to give that enough what do you call this? Forward momentum to push. But
Yeah.
after some time, he puts the pole aside and he just used the pedal to move the boat. And it is this sound that you guys hear, this occasional splish, 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 and everything else is silent. You don't hear any other sound of animals or birds because you're in the middle of the water anyway. And as you guys reach here, Malik is not much of a conversation partner. He looks like he's just bent on doing the job. And as you get to the deeper part of the water, right in the middle, here comes the fun part. I would want
No.
all of you to make this roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, please.
I knew it. Ah,
Malik, Malik, you are the best, Malik. Good job,
It's
Malik.
okay.
Malik.
What
One
What's-
and two and two. What's this?
what you don't know won't frighten you, right?
Yeah. Calm. Calma.
Keep calm. We just sit down.
Just
close the
focus
eye.
only. Just focus only. Nothing is wrong.
Yeah, we just close
I've
the
been
eyes.
silent the whole time. Hmm.
Good job,
So
Malik.
one of
Malik,
you
continue.
saw something to, uh, you know, within the mist.
Wait, say again?
Just one of you saw something while the rest of you were like looking around, looking at the boat, looking at each other, and just concentrating at the front. Pip, you sitting at the front of the boat. I forgot what was all those name. The stern of the boat in front, just looking forward. You occasionally look down to see if there's anything in the water and all that, but you didn't hear anything. Nessa and Oligo, apart from the sloshing sound and all, you thought you hear a different kind of splash not far away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then when
Ju-
you turn around to look, you notice that Dao is already looking in that direction.
Hmm.
Probably just another boat. Nothing to worry.
Something in the water.
Hmm?
Nothing. Nothing to be panicked about for now.
I just sigh.
Good job, Malik. Good job.
Okay, so Dao is looking in one direction, and yeah, as all of you quiet down, all of you hear this different kind of splash beyond the mist and all. It seems to be like a little more smooth, as if like something is moving.
Okay.
And Malik just continued to like pedal the boat,
I
to
hope it's
row
a
it.
mermaid. Or probably a dolphin. They say dolphins are friendly.
Okay, so pedal around again, and sometime about maybe half an hour into the into the uh, into the journey, you guys only made about
Half hour or 1 hour?
about half an hour.
Oh, half. Okay.
So that means
Third.
one third lah, 1/3 of the journey. Yeah, 1/3 of the journey crossing about. All of you notice this not far away from the boat. No, sorry. You notice that someone is gripping. Someone took out his wand and then begin to gripping it tightly.
What the?
Ooh.
Siapa yang ada wand lah? His new
Down.
one.
Down.
Down.
I just ready only.
What are you doing?
You see, there. I point towards the surface there, like
And
there.
then
You see, like
where
a
where
shark-like fin.
where he points, you all notice that there's this. You all missed it at first because thinking it was quite faint, but where Dao points it, you know how like a shark fin? No, it's not like a shark fin. You know those dinosaurs with the sail at the back. You know that kind of spiky fins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's what you saw.
Spinosaurus.
You saw floating in the in
Just ignore. Just ignore it.
I'm just
Good job,
readying my
Malik.
bow
Continue, continue.
very
Ye-
slowly.
yeah, like a Taurus. Yes.
Breaking.
Hello,
Malik,
hello.
Malik, pedal casually.
It's like the back of a Spinosaurus. Yep, correct. That's how
Okay.
it looked like.
Spinosaurus.
And it's
Is it-
about
wait, question.
50
Is-
feet away from the boat. Yeah.
Sorry, wait. Spinosaurus is how big? Because I don't.
Oh no no.
It's very big.
I'm just talking about the shape of the shape of the fin. It's not like the size of a Spinosaurus. No no no.
Oh.
Yeah. Shape wise, I suppose it's as big as you, Pip.
Huh?
The fin itself.
The fin is as big as me.
As long as you, yeah. So maybe the fin itself is about 3 feet ish long.
The fin is 3 feet. Then the whole
Mm.
thing might even longer.
I don't want to know. Malik, pedal slow. Casually. Don't make too many sound. Yeah.
Okay, so you see that fin moving around, and it's still about 50 feet away. So now, are you going to release a barrage of your magic missile on that creature?
Now, like 50 feet away, no.
Okay. So as the boat paddles along, in the mist, all of you see the fin like sort of like it moves in the swim motion, left and right, and then it sort of like swims away. And more minutes pass, then an hour into the journey,
We got thank you matter. Thank you
all
matter.
of you saw the fin again. This time there's 3 of them.
Wait, after how many minutes later?
About almost an hour now into your journey. So you guys are like really smack in the middle of the lake now, in the deep waters. And you can see that Malik suddenly stop paddling.
Why, Malik? Why?
And then he looks around and points, and then he just bring his index finger to his lips and saying that, "Oh, quiet. We must remain still."
Okay, quiet.
Okay, quiet.
So now I need all of you to make a stealth.
Oh shit.
Oh, our roll is very insane.
I've been rolling shit on my stealth for the whole.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay, not together.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
net 20 finally come out already.
Okay, for this one, since you are not okay, so overall, all of you did manage to stay very still and quiet, and Lucian almost dropped something, but they managed to catch it. And you saw that in total there are actually 6 of the spines moving around now, and you see Malik just stands completely still, and you all notice that around the boat there's 6 of such creatures.
Oh
And
my
you
god.
thought you can see, just it's around this time that the mist decide to like just parts, and you can finally see the surface of the water.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw inside are these creatures that appears to be like, apart from the spines, they seem to have appendages like humanoid. Yes. And they're quite large, and with very large maws and webbed fingers and claws. So this is the first time that you see all this, and there's this sudden sense of fear creeping on. So all of you need to succeed this fear check or let out a scream.
Oh no.
Okay, please, please.
Please. Oh fuck!
Oh no!
Hey, can I instead of let out a scream, let out my magic missile to at least like
Okay.
2 charge lah, 2 charge.
No, this is what happens, huh? Okay, at this point in time, when you see this many creatures and it sort of like surprise you. Yes, all of you suddenly make this. It's not a scream lah, like whether a gasping noise or a small like, oh my gosh, that kind of reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of those things suddenly stopped, and one of them raised its head above the water and saw your boat finally. And you see this hideous looking aquatic, it's like those fish from those angler fish, how they always put the angler fish with the little fishing rod above their heads and big large eyes with
Yeah.
pointy sharp teeth, and it looks something like that, with eyes very large and very dead looking, and it lets out this shriek. And
Oh
then
no.
Malik, looking at this, he straight away sort of like tells all of you, hold tight. If you have any wind magic, now would be a good time.
Wind magic.
Wind magic.
I don't
Any
know.
of you have any wind magic? Or otherwise, you can help to paddle. Everybody paddle.
Oh my god.
Okay lah, help to paddle lah. I will. Fury of paddle. Spend a key point to Fury of paddle.
What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
Okay, so who is going to help paddle?
I will help paddle lah.
Okay,
Magic
so
is not my thing, so
the two
I help
is
paddle.
going to help paddle. Anyone else going to help paddle?
I'm so small.
Can I
DM, I want to ask. I'm so small.
It's fireball. It's fireball.
I paddle got use.
Create wave.
You can do something. Maybe you can use your crossbow, to shoot and all.
I would like to help but I'm in the middle, right? So I can't reach. I will like spoil the balance if I try.
I mean, the
So
front.
with if the
try
four
lah.
of you are paddling, Lucian, Dao, Yakovic, and Ireena.
I'll try.
Okay.
Front also can paddle, right? At the front. Can I?
For
I don't
you,
know.
you are small enough that if you want to paddle, you have to go to the back with Malik.
Also, in the front, I cannot paddle.
Mm.
Then the only thing I can do is just ready to attack only bar. Shit,
Okay.
there's nothing much I can do.
Right. So all these people now, you need to make a little strength check. And
Can I? Okay, can I do something instead of preparing for attack?
What are you going to do?
I try as much as I can to help. I'm gonna try cast
So,
bless
for
on
those who-
3 people.
Bless or guidance will help in this as well.
I
Okay,
will cast bless on whoever's paddling.
Bless doesn't help with strength check though.
Yeah, whatever.
It will help with their saving throw,
Yeah,
if
true
needs.
also.
Okay. Okay, never mind. So make the strength check first. You all reach a certain score. Okay. Let me see. 20, 28. Alright, you reach a score of 40. So that is good. So you managed to keep the boat stable since there's 2 on each side. And Nessa also casting guidance on one of you to help. So the boat suddenly lurches forward, and begins to move a little faster. and you can see those creatures suddenly it's going to give chase. So the four of you, four. Well, Nessa is already used. That means the three of you, Draitz, Pip, and Oligo. Anything that you're going to do to help?
Can I don't know precipitation like can like make a puff of wind right?
Not
Can
strong
I?
enough,
It's
lor.
just
I don't
a
think so.
puff of
Oh.
wind, yeah.
Can I
You
put
need
my
at
hand
least
in the water then like push a bit?
Go use fireball, blast the lake and then create wave.
I think that's a waste of a level 3 spell, lor.
And it's water, wow. I don't think
But you
it's
can damage the monster together as well, ma.
you have something else that might work.
that's water.
You can try to freeze the water,
Behind.
Oh,
not behind but
who have
around.
the skill?
Okay, then I use that one, no? Ray of
So
Frost.
you use Ray
Then we
of
can
Frost.
stand on it to fight.
I
Then we can stand on it to fight.
I don't
It's not
think we
strong
can-
enough to stand, but at least it might create obstacle for the creature,
Okay, then if I see like
Okay.
got the spiking right, the spike
Mhm.
monster, then I cast in front of them.
Okay, so you do that, and Oligo suddenly starts pointing Ray of Frost here and there to create these blocks of ice to slow down the creature's movement. And Draitz, are you going to do anything?
I don't know what I can do.
Yeah,
I don't have any
illusion.
action.
Minor illusion. I tell you, minor illusion.
Why? How can it distract them?
I think
How
mine
can
is
you
also
distract
can,
them
lah.
with?
At least
You
better
create a
than
sound. You
your
create a
your
sound.
minor illusion is cantrip, right? So maybe can try since it's
Yes.
cantrip.
Wait, minor
Free one.
illusion. Minor illusion. You create the frog sound.
I don't remember what the frog
Don't need
sound
minor
like.
illusion. Just straight up do the frog sound only.
No, the frog. Damn frog sound. I tell you.
30 feet away.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
care. You
okay,
just do it.
Okay. The
You
player don't
do
remember,
somewhere to
but the
keep-
character
Yeah,
might remember.
the character definitely remember the frog sound trauma already, ma.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
are you going to just make the sound like
it.
that, or you use the illusion?
I'll make a sound. I think sound attract them more than
No,
illusion.
no. You can use the illusion to make sound. What I mean is, are you going to use your spell to do that, or are you going to use your
Oh,
mouth
yes.
to make the illusion?
Oh no, I'm gonna use the minor illusion.
Minor illusion can
Okay.
make sound.
All right.
Can I?
Well, luckily somebody remembers that. So the moment you make that sound, you can see that those creatures suddenly just stops in their tracks and then begins to swim around frantically.
Oh my God.
Good.
It actually worked.
Nice.
Holy crap. Okay. I also got affected by these low rolls. 3, 5, 2. Okay lah. So half of them suddenly looks up, looks around, and you see more heads peeping out through the water, and they swim away.
Yes.
They begin to swim away towards the west.
Hmm.
So congratulations, you figured out how to.
Yay!
Good
I
job.
was just thinking from the beginning, who would try to make the sound of the frog. All right,
Pick it up.
and
Yay!
knowing that, after some distance away again, when you see those fins and Draitz, when you make that sound again, it seems that it is effective at keeping those creatures some distance, and they avoid the boat. And the rest of you, are getting tired, and you stop for a bit, but Malik seems to be able to keep up the pace. And yeah, after about almost 2 hours now, because of the delays and Malik being a little more careful after that, all of you reach the shores.
Oh my god, thank goodness.
Thank God.
Do we see any sign of our target?
When you reach to this part of the shore, you look around. Well, you all pick the right shore to go to. after a while, it's not that near from the shore itself. Malik just says that, shall I wait for you here?
Probably.
Let's start do your thing already.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you
Okay,
want to
okay,
do or
okay.
not because quite dangerous if he go back alone.
True. Yeah, come to think of it. Shit, the troll.
No, 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 no more delay already. You must do now.
Don't regret,
Right.
oh.
So you use one of the scroll of Dispel Magic to...
Yeah. But I hold on to Malik first, just in case any strange reaction. So I got
Okay.
one arm firmly gripping on his arm as well. Then
Alright.
yes, I go and spend one of the scroll of
So,
Dispel Magic on him.
so you read the scroll. Roll a d20.
Okay.
You need to get a... Okay, good enough. So as you cast the spell, you can see that Malik's eyes begin to turn white and he begins to tremble. I mean white because the pupils like rolled up lah. Yeah. And he spasmed for a bit and then he collapsed onto his knees. And then after that he gasped as if like, someone who has just emerged from deep water and he was unable to breathe and he was like, oh. And he looks around. He looks at you, Nessa, is like, oh, where am I? Who are you folks? What am I doing here? And he looks around, looks at the boat. Oh. And then you notice as if like he remembers something, he recalls things. He's like, no. What have I done? Oh, those people. The girl.
is safe.
That was the last of them. There were more. And then he looks at the lake. And then he just shakes his head. No. No.
We got rid of the frog
The frog?
monster, the lake monster.
So that was what I was feeding?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a monster. Was it not?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, those people, all those victims. And you can see that he suddenly just like, he looks very conflicted, like he realized what he had done, and he's like,
It's not your fault.
Well, you were being
It was-
controlled.
You are mind control.
Yeah, you're safe. You're safe now.
how
We are enemies of the Count.
He looks at all of you and says, the Count did this to me?
Obviously,
Yes.
because the monster belongs to the count and he wants someone to feed it.
So you become the farmer.
But the one that casted the spell.
Do you know who?
No, he won't say the one that casted the spell. All I remembered last was a woman.
A woman?
Describe her.
She has fiery hair.
Baba.
No lah.
Huh?
No,
Who?
as in like bright orange hair.
Right.
And
Chair.
a beautiful woman, very young.
The
I realize the story,
Does she
ma.
looks
The
looks-
Vistani who
Don't gesture towards Ireena.
I don't know. I
No,
don't feel like Eavesdropping.
Beautiful.
No, I
Very
want
all of you
to.
all of you like beautiful, and then looks at Ireena. She also looks at Ireena.
What was the appearance of the Vistani who stole Oligo's money?
Alenka.
Yeah. How does she look like?
I can't bow, right?
Alenka looks like. Hold on, let me see. Do I still have her picture?
No, I think you didn't show us a picture or something.
I never show,
I've,
never show.
I sure never show it. I think I did.
Is it?
Hold on, let me see if I still have. Alenka looks like this.
Oh.
Oh, okay, not her.
So bukan.
Yeah. And then he's like trembling, and then let me just see, because he did look at all of you. And then when he noticed Ireena, he backs away. He's like, no, mistress.
Huh?
Don't you?
Huh? What?
What do you mean?
And then she looks, and then he looks back. He's like trembling. It's like, I remember the last I saw, it was you. And Ireena looks a little like scared and like unsure. It's like, what do you mean? I never seen you before. And then he looks again. Malik looks again properly and said, oh, no. You don't have the same hair color. No, it is not you then. But similar, or at least looks almost like. No. That was the last I remember. She approached me one day, saying that she has means to get me out of this place, to serve a better master, not the burgomaster.
You wanted
I
to
thinking
serve other master than the burgomaster?
Not that I want to, but I was told that I should serve a better master. That's what the last thing I remembered. And
hey, guys,
all
is
these
it the-
years, it's like it was in a dream. All those people I lured and make unconscious.
Wow, so you've been under this magic thingy for years? That sucks, man.
cannot be right. I mean, all you guys should know, right?
It's a strong magic, man. Just
Got
now, is
duration,
it?
right?
You can
Oh,
you
just
can
ask,
make
ask how long. Think he remembers, right?
this Arcana check with advantage.
Oh, yeah. Ah, no need already.
Whoa.
Okay. So that's high enough already. So you know that usually this kind of spell
Nat
would have
20.
a duration, yes. But you've also heard that there are times when if someone is skilled enough in it, they can make it last much longer. Especially if the person is enchanted in such a way that if they're wearing a charm or something like that, you know.
Huh? Is he wearing
Let-
something?
When you ask him, he looks around and then he remembers something, and then on his ear there was this
Flower.
it's not like an earring. Earring is usually wear at the lobe, right? This one is like a clip higher up on the ear, that one like a ear cuff. They call it an ear cuff. Yep.
Yeah.
You realize that there is a little jewelry on his ear, a little further up. It was covered by his hair before, and he realized it, and then he quickly like yanked it off. And when the moment it was taken off, the thing starts to like rust and then crumbles to dust.
What the hell?
Huh.
I remember now. She gave me that. And
Okay.
when I put it on, that's the last I have control over myself, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, there are times when I remember I was able to do things as usual, but it was so vague and as if I was in a dream. People talk to me, and at most I can answer is just one or two word sentence.
Hmm.
And Also want to check, right? Because this spell they say that over time it will wear off, right? So that means in order to like for how many years already the spell took effect. That means often once a while they need to refresh or renew
Yeah,
the charm, right?
that's my
So
thinking.
It's either that, or according to what Oligo remembers about charm and all that, if someone is powerful enough and if they're given an object, and as long as they're wearing that object, then they will be compelled.
Huh? Wow, no need to recharge like that
really,
one.
no need to recharge.
If the spellcaster is powerful enough.
Oh,
Level 20. Okay.
Yeah. But it seems that Nessa's magic managed to undo all that. Or maybe it has been some time and the magic has also grown weaker. We don't know. Maybe that also could be the reason why the dispel magic worked and
or
broke the
could it be
enchantment.
possible?
Yeah.
Or is it possible that the spell actually did recharge occasionally, like the festival that the town often have, the flower festival
You
kind of
don't know.
stuff?
You don't know. This is just your conjecture.
Yeah, this is just my conjecture. And actually, I do have another conjecture. Not sure, because when I heard Malik say that the lady is with her red hair that possess that cast the spell,
Orange
right, and it
hair,
looks
right?
similar to Irene. Yeah,
Mhm.
looks similar to Ireena, right? Is it possible because we read from the story that, or I, or is it someone told us, the gypsy told us that previously before the count become the count, he was a prince, right? And then somehow like his girlfriend or something died, right?
Mhm.
Then he become the somehow become the count, right?
That's
So
what
then
you remember some of the story,
then
okay?
is it possible the reason he find Ireena because that girlfriend looked like her?
You have no way of confirming that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
Okay.
conjecture. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
this one
It's
is my one.
interesting. Hmm.
You remember the face, I mean, the doppelganger thing?
Yeah, that's what I was
Uh-huh.
thinking also.
Yeah, because the doppelganger used to like mimic
But we don't
the
know.
burgomaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now it become you.
But Arena doesn't look sick.
Or or maybe Baba Lisaga revived the ex-girlfriend.
I can,
Then what's
don't
the
think so far first.
yeah lah.
No
Then
lah,
it's
Baba
not
Lisaga
no
is
point.
in
Then no
that
point. The
is not
count look for
friendly.
Arena already.
It's not friendly with Arena. The
Not
Baba
friendly
Lisaga
with
is not friendly
with
with
the
the
count.
Kawan.
Well,
So he
because
will.
he's not friendly with the count, go and revive the girlfriend and go and count the count. See, I have your dead girl with you, with me.
Then
I
why want to work under the name of the count and control this Malik person, right? Doesn't make sense.
That's
So
Yeah,
true.
true,
impossible
true,
to be
true.
count lah.
That's
So
true.
impossible to be Baba Lisaga lah.
but for me the
Mm.
highest chance is the doppelganger lah. Because
Yes,
because
there was a doppelganger running loose.
Yeah.
Yes.
because the doppelganger ops, okay.
Bingo.
That you guys know lah,
Mm.
before and
But
after.
if Doppelganger is running around with Irina's face, shouldn't Irina be like bedridden, sick or something?
That's why I also
Oh yeah, it's 1 a.m. already.
Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Let's stop.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, right. Just
no.
to finish
Okay,
this off,
okay.
as you know, Malik, considering what to do with Malik, and some of you are looking around, you notice that there is some faint tracks not far away, like the tracks of a wagon,
Ah,
you know,
that is where we want to go.
leading up slightly deeper into the forest.
So Malik, you want to go back yourself or wait us here?
He
I
looks
think
back.
you.
He looks back at the water, and then he looks at all of you. I owe you my life for freeing me. I I am at your service. If you wish me to wait, and
No,
you know,
no.
I'm willing
Sounds so
Another
wrong.
henchman.
willing to do that.
Sounds so wrong.
more
But
NPC joins.
because my thinking is like I'm scared that when you go home alone, the spine monster thing.
Yes, I would rather that I would ferry you back, or at least, if we don't go directly across, we can spend some time to just, you know, go slowly around the lake.
Hmm.
Okay, then you just follow us, lah.
All right. He just puts the boat there. I will just follow you, and basically he's just willing to follow you until you finish what you want to do here on this part
Until
of the lake, lah.
Mm.
We
until
will
we
make
go
sure you
back
are
the
safe
town
and
lah.
feed.
Yep,
we will
until
make
you
sure
go
you
back
are.
to town. Yep.
We just can make sure you are safe and feeded.
All right.
At least no lah. We can just make sure he won't die, but won't get damaged. We cannot guarantee that.
Sort of lah. And as you all follow the tracks, the forest is not so dense on this part of the shore, and the tracks is easy enough to follow. And then in the distance, amidst the tree, as if like it's been trying to keep hidden and all, you notice this brightly colored wagon, a gypsy, a Vistani wagon, similar to what
Oh
you've
my
seen before.
god!
And you hear this faint music coming from inside. And when you see that wagon, suddenly the music stops, and you hear this voice coming from within. You hear it close to you, but you know that it's not around you. It's magic as well. It's something like, for those who've experienced sending or messaging, it's an effect like that. And the voice is a elderly woman's voice, and it's like, haha, the travelers have finally arrived. Welcome to Madame Eva's wagon. And this is where we end the session.
Oh my god! After like how many months?
Madam Eva waiting
man.
there. How many
Months.
seasons she waiting there already?
It's like
These
mana
few
itu
days
sama
only lah.
sampai.
These people don't know how to find me.
After 6 months,
She
I tell
trusted
you.
the wrong person. She chosen the wrong one.
She began to like question her own
One decision. It is like,
Did I
Did I-
make it too difficult for them?
Like she sent us the message. We until now only read.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
We are too stupid already.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
A different kind of fear today. The boat,
Damn.
nevertheless.
Wow! Luckily got the frog. The Draitz do the frog sound.
Yeah, man.
Otherwise, we are fish food.
Yeah, so it'd be quite interesting to fight in a small
Yeah.
boat.
A bit difficult.
All right, I hope you guys enjoy the session. Of getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can I
Frightened
put
again.
the scroll in the party sheet?
Sure. There's one scroll left. Okay.
Thanks for the game. I'm gonna
If,
Alright.
if Doppelgänger copy the owner, the owner will be sick.
Eventually.
Not necessarily.
We don't
Yeah.
know this one. This one we really don't know because we don't
Yeah.
have a lot of information.
You only have the words of the Vistani to say that. Yeah.
It's either the doppelganger or Ireena
Okay,
really
okay.
got a twin sister. Cause
Huh?
she's not blood related to
Girlfriend.
the burgomaster. She's an orphan.
Oh, so she also don't know.
Yeah.
So okay. So my okay. This one is Paul thinking lah, because the doppelganger only saw Ireena before she dyed her hair.
But Ireena's hair before was red or orange?
Yeah.
huh?
Red.
Red,
It's
huh?
a orangey.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
colour.
she's a red hair lah, basically.
Oh.
That's why that color lor. Or either that is queen. I don't know lah, but I think the doppelganger one is much more makes sense lah.
Yeah lah.
Because it already appear ma.
True.
Nice. So
Wow, lucky Draitz got keep the My name illusion.
Yeah, man. I can't do anything. I really
That
don't
one
know
is
what to do.
cantrip. Cannot change also.
Yeah,
No, she
that one
never
is a
use
Learn
cantrip.
ma.
You just need to make a sound basically, or something to. Or you guys can throw food. I was thinking, okay, it's either that or somebody, throw food and the thing starts to eat.
Luckily, I didn't go inside. I'll become fish food.
Hey, maybe that's your people there.
No, I don't have skins. I don't
Maybe,
have skins.
That's
maybe
your
it's
that's your
your
friend.
Long
relative.
lost sibling,
Yeah, some
Oh.
cousins, like
distant relatives. Oh
you
gosh.
can have a family reunion. Then we go.
Now what next phobia should I visit? Oh gosh.
Trap one, trapped.
Trapped. Okay, that'd be fun. I tell you, so far all this has been an exploration of phobia, man.